Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the East Kentucky Sports Network here as the band, the Engineer Band, tuning it up as the Lady Engineers running out onto the court as we get ready for 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament action. I'm Nathan Little here, joined by Randy Napier, and the band's tuned up and loud.
I tell you what, Nathan, the Estill County Band, they are when they get cranked up, buddy, they're loud and boisterous.
Absolutely, and going to need it. Lady Engineers are going to need it tonight as they're trying to get their 14th Region Tournament run started. Let's go ahead, and tonight we got Breathitt versus Estill starting things off, and in the nightcap later on we have Letcher Central versus Hazard. Last night here on the East Kentucky Sports Network, you listened to and heard and maybe saw if you watched us on Facebook or YouTube. Owsley County took down Knott County Central 59-43. I thought that one was going to be a little closer than it was, Coach.
Yeah, it was never really all that close, and that was a bit of a surprise. Not necessarily the outcome, because both of them have been two of the top teams in the region all year, but the margin and the ease that Estill County dispatched. Yeah. Owsley County dispatched Knott Central was a little bit surprising.
Yeah, I thought that one was, right around a 20-point lead for a big chunk of the game.
Yeah, they really just put on cruise control down the stretch. Second game was not as close. Perry Central pulled away and kind of cruised to a win there, and never was in doubt.
Sets up a big interesting semifinal matchup there, Perry Central and Owsley County. They played twice this year. They've split the season. And then, of course, I think it was a couple years ago, we had some shenanigans down at John C. Combs Arena between those two teams. So a lot of history between them as of late. Now they're two of the best teams. Contest. Two of the best teams in the region going to meet in the semis. That's what it's all about.
They are.
And so we've got Owsley County and Perry County not already locked in for the semis. That'll be on Friday on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Then we've got Breathitt County, Estill County tonight, opening things up. Later on, Letcher Central Hazard. We'll take a quick break, come back, talk some more about this one and get things rolling, folks. We got 14th Region Tournament action, Breathitt County versus Estill County, coming up on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Company. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and more. You might want to consider using your 2023 tax refund for a new roof, new windows, or new doors. Or maybe you need mobile home parts. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales. Come say hi to their friendly to work with staff, open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Call for more information, 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? Those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Recovery and Beyond is open in Vico, and we're also excited to be open in our Hindman location. We're located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky on the Hindman Bypass. We treat men and women suffering from substance use. We also assist pregnant mothers with a goal of having healthy babies, providing mat treatment, transportation, emergency food boxes, clothing, and other personal items. In addition to parenting classes, substance use counseling, living skills, peer support, case management services, and much more.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
It's the girls' 14th region tournament from Estill County.
Breathitt County takes on Estill County in the first game.
Then it's Hazard versus Letcher County Central. Watch the live video on the WSGS YouTube channel
or WSGS Facebook page.
Listen to the games on 97.9 WZQQ. Nobody gets into sports like the East Kentucky Sports Network.
We're back here, folks, as the Estill County band still rocking as they cheering on the Engineers as they get ready to take on Breathitt County tonight. Coach, looking at these two teams' records, Breathitt County and Estill County, they've managed to avoid each other all season long. They've not played yet.
Right, they didn't play each other, and Breathitt's coming in at 18-11, led in scoring by Lexi Combs at 14.5 points. Friendly Gross at a little over 8 points, and then Emily Neese 9.5. I think Micah Canoy is out. Breathitt had a rash of injuries right around the All-A and right after the All-A, and I'm not sure how many of their main players went down, but they had several knee injuries, and they've been kind of recovering the last month, trying to piece it back together. But early in the year, they had some success, and when they had everybody and appeared to be on the way to a pretty good season, and then they kind of run into the injury bug, and I think they've struggled off and on down the stretch of the season because of that. Estill County led in scoring by, I think, Sarah Baker at 10.5 points. Haley Angel, almost 9 points a game. J.C. Long at 12.5 points a game. They're 14-18 coming in here, runner-up in the 56th district. So these teams, I really feel like are going to be pretty evenly matched as far as what the season looked like. And looking at all of their scores, both teams, and who they played, and the successes and failures they've had, they look like they're fairly evenly matched.
Yeah, and this is a Breathitt County team. I know you talk to the folks in and around Jackson. They're really high on Coach Hayes, what he's done. And I mean, last year this team was 9-21, I think, was there. And now they're 7 games above 500. They won the district championship. And Estill County, hey, look, a lot of folks feel like the 56th district is kind of the redheaded stepchild of the 14th. But honestly, this year one of the more competitive districts. I was going to say
this year not so much
because you had Powell County. A lot of people have been penciled in having a pretty good season this year. They got eliminated by Estill and then Owsley. And if I remember right, Lee County's not that far removed from an All-A region championship a few years ago.
Right.
They're not what they were then now. But I mean, this is and a lot of you can see a lot of the 56. They're closer to Lexington, closer to Richmond. They don't travel down to play, intermingle with the rest of the region as much.
Yeah, they are. They're on the tip of the 14th region, heading into Central Kentucky, and that can work for or against you. I know in the spring sports with baseball and softball, I think they prosper by being where they're located because they play such good, tough competition when it comes to baseball and softball, and I think it helps them in the tournaments. In basketball, they have to venture out and play in the 11th region quite a bit, and it sometimes doesn't work out in their favor because it's just so many good teams down there.
Oh, it's tough. And they come into this one. Let me take a look at the RPI really quick. In the 14th region, Estill, these teams are right neck and neck. RPI 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Estill 7th, Breathitt is 8th, and you're looking at .004
of a
difference in them. 4.49, 0.485.
And love them or hate them, the RPI and the Cantrells are fairly accurate when it comes right down to it, year in and year out. They're at least very close.
Yeah, and I mean this year, top 4 teams: Perry, Owsley, Letcher, not. And I think it's hard to really combat that. I don't think
that they have been the top teams from start to finish pretty much.
Yeah. Then after that you have Leslie Hazard, Estill, Breathitt, and we'll have time to talk about them later. But what about the Lady Bulldogs? What they've been able to put together the last couple weeks or so?
Yeah, they came in and just really handled Leslie County at Leslie County in the district tournament, which was a bit of a surprise, especially because Leslie had beaten them pretty soundly in the regular season, and so it was a bit of a surprise. But then Perry Central then handled Hazard, with pretty soundly there in the district final. So it ended up how the teams are ranked with RPI and everything. It kind of settled back to a true level in the district finals for the most part.
Yep, going to be this right here. I think this one, as I say this to a lot of games, but I think early on we're going to have a good idea of how this one is going to go. But I think if one of these teams is just going to step up, but honestly I think it's going to be could be down to the wire.
Yeah, it really could.
Yeah, it'll be a tough one. Again, if you're just joining us, we got Breathitt County traveling up here to Estill County. And this is the tip, you mentioned this is the tip of the 14th region, northern side. What kind of advantage does Estill County have just rolling in here, not getting on the bus?
Well, it's big. It really is. And in a situation like with Breathitt County, it's not that far of a drive for Breathitt. But when you start looking at other areas of the region, having to come to Estill County to play the region can be a bit of a disadvantage just getting here. But on the flip side, it's a bit of a disadvantage for Estill County when the regional tournament's held at Letcher County. So from what everybody says, it's probably fair the way we're doing it now, and each district has an opportunity to host a regional tournament, and it in all fairness, I suppose that's probably the fairest way to do it.
It is. I tell you, these other, getting into the weeds here, but these other regions, they all have a centralized location to play their regional tournament, and I think that's starting to become more. I see it as a more viable option, especially now because like Saturday here in the 14th region, we're going to have boys region semis Saturday afternoon, and then Saturday night we got the girls championship. Luckily, it's just from Powell to Estill, not a big drive or anything.
That's not tough.
But these other regions are doing that too. But when you're just at the Appalachian Wireless Arena or the Corbin Arena,
right,
much easier to deal with under those circumstances.
And there's also an argument to be made about our region in particular that it's not a real good picture when you're having two regional tournaments here, boys and girls, and Knott County Central, over 4,000 seat arena, plenty of parking. Perry County Central, over 4,000 seat arena, plenty of parking. They're both sitting with the lights turned off, so there's an argument to be made there too that one or both of them should be in use most of the time. But I think in the 14th region in particular, I don't think you're ever going to get everybody to agree to that. So,
No.
Other than that, having it where each district has an opportunity is probably the best you can hope for at this point.
Yeah, if there was a neutral place, it'd be a possibility. I don't think there is one, but I don't think any of these regions are going to say, "Oh yeah, Perry Central, you just host it every year."
No,
we
it's
split
not
the
going to
money.
happen.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, that's not going to happen in that region. And you know, I'd love to see us with an arena like the Corbin Arena or the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Those change your entire landscape for athletics, for other things that go on. You know, concerts and different. You know, the boat and recreational shows and things like that. That those towns can hold that we don't have a place we can pull that off at.
I tell you what, that's going to be our homework in the off season. We're going to build one of these things. All right.
I'd love it. It really would be a big difference maker for our community, I think.
But hey, crowd's starting to fill in here. Of course, you know, this is the Estill County game in Estill County, so crowd going to be a little bigger.
They're going to have a good crowd, and Breathitt will travel well enough.
Yeah.
For this game.
And I was surprised to see that Breathitt and Estill hadn't played each other this year, because that would probably be one of the teams that they would have played in the 14th. But hey, folks, we're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, we're going to get this one kicked off. We got Breathitt County taking on Estill County girls basketball on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Appalachian Wireless is spreading the love the entire month. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. Right now, we're offering up to $500 off select devices. Now that's on the Appalachian Advantage or nationwide mix and match plans. Plus, new lines get an additional $100 off. But that's not all. Find accessories, all of them, at 10% off. We are spreading the love in every connection because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Returns and conditions. Visit AppalachianWireless.com. Appalachian Wireless is spreading the love the entire month. And let me tell you how they're going to do it. Right now, we're offering up to $500 off select devices. Now that's on the Appalachian Advantage or nationwide mix and match plans. Plus, new lines get an additional $100 off. But that's not all. Find accessories, all of them, at 10% off. We are spreading the love in every connection because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Returns and conditions. Visit AppalachianWireless.com.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Top.
We're back, folks. Here, Coach. Any final thoughts before we get rocking with the starting lineups?
Well, you know, I've been looking at the teams down here, you know, and regional tournament time brings a little extra excitement for both teams, irregardless of their situations. And you can see these kids are pumped and ready to get after it here and do their best. Somebody's season is going to end tonight, and somebody's going to go on for at least one more game. So these are big important times and big important moments in these kids' lives and the coaches' lives as well. You know, they advancing deep into the regional tournament is a measuring stick of where your program is. So they're going to be getting after it for sure. And like we had mentioned, these are evenly matched teams home court advantage may prevail. You never know.
Folks, for pregame festivities, we're going to step aside for just a minute. We'll be right back. Breathitt versus Estill on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Introducing Fazoli's new stuffed shell. Jumbo pasta shell stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked in bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks. Dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
And we're back, folks. Going to get you starting lineups.
First, the visitors on the scoreboard. The Breathitt County Lady
First up for the Breathitt County Lady Cats, visitors on the scoreboard.
8th grade, number 3, Lexi Combs. Starting at guard.
Lexi Combs, number 3, an 8th grader. Alexis Pelfrey.
At forward, junior, number 1, Brindley Gross.
Number 1, junior, Brindley Gross.
At forward, senior, number 15, Jerica Neese.
Number 15, Jerica Neese.
And at center, freshman,
And at center,
number 23,
Charlie Stacy.
The Bobcats are coached by Brandon Hayes.
Of course, coached by Brandon Hayes, and now Estill County do theirs. And you get to be a little more dramatic when you're the host team.
Yeah, you do. And they spice it up a lot here. Anyway, they turn the lights down and spotlight the players coming out. And kids love that.
Number 11, Callie Snowden, a sophomore. Played 31 games this year. Kadara Skinner, number 15. Sophomore, number 24, Ava Hill.
Starting at forward,
Senior number 20, Sarah Baker.
And at forward, senior number 32.
And finally, number 32, Haley Angel.
Engineers are coached by Jonathan Hayes. The officials for tonight's contest, Tyler Fields, Austin Johnson, Nate Hughes, and Reggie Gray.
So here we go. Going to start things off.
Breathitt County coming out in these in the black uniforms with blue numerals, and they're hard to see.
I can tell you, we're in the rafters, and you'll have to bear with us on some of this.
They are difficult to see the numbers.
But right off the bat, tip going to be controlled by Estill County. Callie Snowden with the ball. Dribbles to her left, into the lane, leaves it back for another engineer. They get it back to the logo, and they're going to restart the offense with Sarah Baker, the senior.
Breathitt County's coming out there in a half-court man-to-man, and they're not letting anybody in that lane.
Snowden dribbles in the lane, turned away immediately, and they managed to get the steal. Breathitt County comes up with it. Alexis Pelfrey steps in there and grabs that one. And they are off and running with Lexi Combs on the right side. 7:15 on the clock. It's scoreless, 0-0.
County also man-to-man, two teams, half-court man defenses here.
Yeah, Pelfrey Combs in the backcourt. Screen Jumper left wing, no good for the Bobcats, and the Engineers get the rebound, and they'll bring it up nice and slow. Ava Hale with the board. Callie Snowden bringing it up, going left to right. 6:50 on the clock, still scoreless. Top of the key, no dribbles. Got to get rid of it. Haley Angel. She finds Hale on the right side. They go down low to Angel, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Stacy of the Bobcats, and we're going the other direction, Coach.
Both teams feeling each other out, you can tell.
Into the lane, knocked away. Scramble for the ball. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, it's going to be a jump ball, I believe. It's going to stay
I'm
with.
I'm not sure if anybody knew where the ball was there for a couple of seconds.
Took me a while to see it.
Yeah, I was looking.
Here we go. 6:20 on the clock. Ball into the Bobcats. Working around the three-point line. They get it down low. Up off the glass. No good. Good offense, just better defense. Got the shot they wanted.
And that was well put because that was just good defense. And Breathitt got the shot they wanted, but it was good defense that kept them from cashing in.
And Stacy had a little turnaround from about 5 feet, couldn't get it to go. And here the Engineers being pushed well out beyond the three-point line, but get all the way down in, but Snowden couldn't get it. And out of bounds, going to go to the Bobcats. Official timeout. Got some moisture on the court.
Clean up over there.
Okay. We're back and running. 5:54 on the clock.
Estill County's got a nice place. Not quite as big as a couple of the other gyms in the region, but it's a good-looking gym.
Here we go, going to the right, Breathitt County. Pelfrey has it, and they work it down low. We got a foul called against Breathitt County, or against Estill County.
Yeah, I think the official, he's like, that's my bad.
Yeah, going to go against Haley Angel. This is going to be ball out of bounds. I was about to say, there's a Breathitt County player on the ground, which doesn't always mean, they get it down low right off the bat, force up a tough shot, though. Estill County recovers, and they lose the ball out of bounds going to Breathitt County. Haley Angel pulls down the rebound, but couldn't get away from the Bobcats.
They were too big a hurry to get up court and never made it out from other goal.
Ball in, jumper, no good. Estill County has it. We're almost 3 minutes into this one. Scoreless, Coach.
And Estill County's very content to walk it up the floor, take their time getting into their offense.
Snowden throws it away, trying to get it to Kadara Skinner.
These teams are a little nervous, too.
Oh, yeah.
They have the jitters.
5 minutes on the clock. Little weave action, top of the key for Breathitt County. Try to get it down low, covered up. Going to have to get rid of it. Almost stolen away, but Pelfrey's going to have it, and the Bobcats going to restart the offense. Gross has it. Top of the key, splits two defenders. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Estill County with the rebound. Now we've gone 3.5 minutes without a bucket.
Yeah, and here's Estill County walking it up again.
We're going to see a standing ovation when somebody gets the bucket because defenses are. I mean, there's not been a wide open shot tonight. I don't think everything's been contested.
Breathitt County's playing man to man there, but they're not coming out and putting a lot of pressure. They're guarding that goal.
Timeout, Estill County. We'll tell you. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Scoreless with 4:10 to go in the first on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Are you running into roadblocks that keep you from obtaining or maintaining employment? Perhaps you lack reliable transportation, or maybe you need ongoing child care. Whatever the obstacle, LKLP Community Action can help solve it. Their Workforce Solutions team can tailor their career services to meet your specific needs. Let them help remove any barriers holding you back from sustainable employment. Call 606-436-3161 or visit www.lklp.org to jumpstart your career today. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKCEP.
We're back, folks. Coach, what do you talk about in a timeout like that?
Well, somebody's got to break the ice and get a basket. You got to hope it's your team, because a lot of times once you do that, you loosen up and you calm down a little bit, and the shots get a little easier to go in.
Estill County, little fadeaway, leaner, couldn't get it to go, but decent looking shot. It's about as good as they've got all night, but
yeah, it is.
Everything's at a premium. Here's Breathitt County, the first wide open shot of the night, and they hit it. 2-0 with 3:45 to go.
And appropriately, it's Breathitt County's leading scorer, Lexi Combs, who hits the first basket.
And Estill County all the way to the rack, can't get it to go. Snowden having a hard time tonight.
I think Coach Hayes is wanting his team to speed up offensively. He wants them to run now.
They ran that one right out of bounds. Combs tried to get it to the guard there on the wing, but she wasn't looking for it. Jerica Neese. Here we go, Estill County. Three-pointer on the way. Rolls out. No good. Offensive board. No, we're going to get a jump ball call, and it's going to stay here with Estill County.
Yeah, that one tried every inch of the rim and couldn't find its way in on that three.
Estill County ball under their own basket. Get it down low. Double team across the lane, up off the glass and in. Haley Angel gets it to go. And she was double teamed, but Breathitt County kind of stayed home and they didn't follow her across the lane.
Yeah, that's a good tough drive there.
2:50 to go on the clock in the first quarter. We are tied up 2-2. Here we go, three-pointer on the way, no good. About to say, we're about to have an offensive explosion. Coach, 2:35 on the clock. Estill County in transition. Walk called. Steps called against the Engineers as it's Ava Hale had the ball. Breathitt County player got a hand on it and frustrated her just enough. Breathitt County throws it in the back court to Combs. And Estill County guarding full court. And, they're going to get the steal as Snowden knocked it out of Combs' hands, and Combs pats on her chest, says, "That's on me." She touched it before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she started to go after it, and by the time she realized she was that close to the end line, it was too late to step away.
And here we go, 2:20 to go on the clock. Estill County with the ball, high post. Angel, left wing for the jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, down low, Angel. Can't get it to go, but going to go to the free throw line. 2:12 on the clock. It is 2-2, and we got two free throws coming for Haley Angel.
Will be the first foul on Breathitt County and first foul on Stacy for Breathitt County.
3-2, first free throw good. Estill County's first lead of the night comes with 2:12 to go in the first. Second free throw, no good. Breathitt County with the rebound. Stacy pulls it down off to Pelfrey to Combs. And Estill County and Snowden is absolutely giving Breathitt County a hard way to go. Oh, and that's a tough one. They're going to call the foul against Estill County. Snowden. She got screened off.
And man, she was really putting defensive pressure. She was in a one-girl press.
Yeah, that was she got screened off, and I guess she tried to fight through it too hard. 2 minutes on the clock now, 3-2 Estill County here in the first. Breathitt County, they get the layup on the other end, 4-3. They lead it by 1 with 1:50 to go.
There's Charlie Stacy on the basket there. And again, it's difficult seeing those numbers on the Breathitt jerseys.
1:40 to go here in the first. Down low off the Angel for Haley for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Pelfrey of the Bobcats. Estill County pressing off the missed shot, and they get a layup on the other end, but they botched it, Coach.
Yeah, had a buddy there. That was an easy one. And they worked hard to get that.
Kadara Skinner had it. Breathitt County trapped on the sideline, gets rid of it. Combs, jumper no good. Ball out of bounds, going to go to Estill County. 1:09 on the clock. 4-3.
Estill County's putting some pressure in the backcourt. Even on missed shots, they're sticking around.
Yeah. Estill County going to break the press. And nearly threw it away, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Combs. Estill County ball. Brooklyn Farrell going to throw this one in. With 1:01 on the clock, she gets it into Baker. Baker driving into the paint. They're going to work it around the three-point line now.
Nathan, these 15th region officials are allowing a lot of contact, a lot of bumping on the dribbler.
That's something that, and nearly stolen away. It is stolen away. Here comes Breathitt County's Pelfrey's got it. Coming up the left side, jumper, no good. Out of bounds, going to stay with Breathitt with 31.6 seconds on the clock. 4-3, they lead it by 1. Coach, 14th region typically just calls a lot more fouls than anyone else.
They call it a little closer, yeah, they do.
Ball tapped out of bounds.
And
by
even
Estill
with that,
County.
they don't call it as close as they used to.
Yeah.
They're starting to allow them to play more.
30 seconds on the clock, 4-3. Combs has it. Coming up the right side all the way to the rack. Gets it to go. 6-3. Largest lead of the game at 3. 20 seconds to go. Here comes Estill County. Sarah Baker pulls up for 3. Nails it. Tie ball game with 10 seconds on the clock. Breathitt got to get it in a hurry.
Estill is in an all-out deny, man-to-man.
And they steal it with 5 seconds on the clock. Coming up. Pull-up jumper at the buzzer. No good. And that's going to do it, folks. Don't get any closer than this. 6-6 after 1. Breathitt County versus Estill County on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
Are you ready for your dream vacation? Or could it be time for some home repairs? Maybe you just want to consolidate some bills. Whatever the reason, now is the time for a loan at Hayden Citizens Bank. We offer everything from mortgage and home equity loans and auto loans to small personal and consumer loans. Whatever you need, Hayden Citizens Bank is here to be your lending solution. Give us a call at 672-2344 to set up an appointment. Hayden Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We're back, folks. 6-6, Coach, and points at a premium to say the least tonight. But these defenses are really playing.
County, I was going to say Estill County really changed the complexion of the game there the last 2.5 minutes by coming up and going full court, hit or miss. They were sticking around, and Breathitt can get out on the break where Estill is staying up and pressing on missed shots. Breathitt could get some layup.
Breathitt misses a jumper there, and it's going to be Estill County ball. 7:47 to go, second quarter, 6-6. And Snowden back in the game, and she is, as far as the pressure on the ball defender, she's
going to be right there.
She's been tough tonight. She's got the ball in her hands now.
And Estill County's looked a lot better once they went to that full court. When they went to that full court pressure, that's when they started playing and looking better.
What do we got here? Clock issue maybe. They've called an official timeout. I don't think anybody knows what's going on, Coach.
I'm not sure if they had the possession there pointing the right way.
Okay.
Could have been something like that.
Might be the case. So here we go. Estill County ball. Baker's got it. Into the lane. Spins off the glass. No good. A little too strong. Breathitt County basketball, 7:15 to go.
Charlie Stacy's already got 4 rebounds this early in the game. She's really anchoring that middle for the Lady Cats.
Snowden got her hands on the ball again. Didn't get the steal, but presence felt.
Snowden likes to guard you.
Walk called against the Bobcats. You talked about this Estill County pressure changing things. They were pushing them out about 10, 12 feet behind the three-point line and making them make decisions.
Yeah, they're not letting Breathitt into their offense at all.
Ball tried to get it inside, no good. Snowden comes up with it, though. Estill County still got it. 6:45 on the clock. Angels got it at the top of the key. Back to Snowden. 6:40 to go. Tie ball game. Snowden down low to Haley Angel. Steps through. Gets it to go. Reverse layup good. 8-6 Estill County.
Nice move again by Haley Angel.
Breathitt County bringing it the other way. Coming up the right side. Snowden, man.
And now Snowden's got her back up to midcourt again.
Oh, my goodness. I'm a fan. She's made a fan out of me tonight.
She is
Breathitt
getting
County
after the
trapped
ball.
in the corner, and she's going to get the jump ball there.
The jump ball.
Going the other way, turnover.
She is the definition of tenacious.
It's tough. 6 minutes on the clock. 8-6. Estill County leads it by 2 here in the second quarter. Snowden coming up, drives to her left, splits 2. No way. Can't get it to go. Breathitt County saves it. And now Estill County going to have to get back on defense. Combs bringing it up for Breathitt. Crosses the timeline. Steps to her left. Leaves it off into the lane. Block shot. Here comes Estill County going the other way. 5:30 on the clock. They lead it 8-6. Snowden throws one out for a mid-range jumper. No good. That was Ava Hale on the shot. Going to be Breathitt County ball. Combs going to be kicked ball against Snowden. So Breathitt County
I tell you
will
what,
throw it in.
she is a definite. If she don't score a point, she's a difference maker because she won't let the other team play.
5:19 to go.
Heck of a job.
5:19 to go here in the second. 8-6. Combs has the ball. Working on Snowden, going to draw the foul.
And that may be her second.
Yeah, that was a nice little head fake. Kind of using the aggressiveness against her.
Yeah, that was the second on Snowden. So she's going to have to take a break, and that's going to affect this Estill County team because she is the point of their offense.
Combs makes them both. We're tied up 8 apiece. 5:10 to play. Breathitt County working on this Estill County defense, and Estill County offense
just reached in there and brought the ball out.
They get the steal. Here comes Breathitt. Jumper, it's good. Brindley Gross, baseline J, gets the lead back. 10-8 Breathitt. Quick 4 points. Estill County rolls in. Sarah Baker has a little baseline J of her own to tie it up at 10.
Baker with 5 now.
4:25 to go here in the second. Estill County still trying to frustrate the defender. Combs elevates, no good on the shot, and going to be out of bounds going to Estill.
That's a tough shot there. She had that step back 3 under pressure. That's a tough one to make.
We got a timeout, Breathitt County. We'll take it with them, folks. 10-10. 4:14 to go in the first half. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market is just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheese steak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a friends of coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
We're back, folks. 4:14 to go, second quarter. 10-10. I mean, Coach, I've seen some back and forth games before, but this one, I mean, nobody has ever taken. Nobody's been well, obviously there's only been 10 points scored for each team, but nobody's been able to put their stamp on this one yet.
Nobody's been able to pull away, not even close.
I think the largest lead of the game is 3. Angel down low, gets it to go, and the foul. So she's going to have a chance to push this lead to 3 from the line. Foul going to go against Pelfrey of the Bobcats. It's her first. Free throw up, no good. Rebound comes down to Estill County. Oh, they tried to. Sarah Baker got it, tried to throw it off of a Breathitt player's leg out of bounds, and ends up paying for it, turns it over, and Combs quickly the other way, ties the game. Man, just you blink, and it's right back to a tie ball game.
Yeah, and Combs made a great drive there.
Angel triple team, throws it out to Baker. Baker, top of the key, dribbles to her right. Finds Brooklyn Farrell. They go down low to Angel. Angel fade away. They're trying to get her the ball down low.
Yeah, she got it right where she wanted. She just couldn't. Yeah. Just kind of rolled out on her, but she had a nice look.
A little too hard. Breathitt County coming the other way. Combs in the lane. It's good. 14-12. Lead up to 2 for Breathitt.
Combs with 10 points now for Breathitt. Leading scorer of the game.
She's got 10. Breathitt's got 14. And here is Estill with 14 as Ava Hill drive right-handed layup gets it to go. 14-14 with 2:50 to go here in the first half. Combs steps into a 3. It's blocked.
Blocks the 3.
Rebounded by the Bobcats. We got our first three-pointer of the night. Brindley Grove's second three-pointer of the night. 17-14.
She got that one off the block shot and just drained it.
Estill County, Haley Angel has it. Out at the logo, dribbles to her left, finds Sarah Baker. Baker, they try to find something, but Breathitt County all over him. Combs all over Kadara Skinner. Down low to Angel, spin move, big girl move, but couldn't get it to go. That was a good look. Almost had it.
Yeah.
Breathitt County coming the other way. 17-14. Breathitt by 3. A bucket here would be the first 2-possession lead of the night for either team. 1:50 to go here in the second quarter. Nearly stolen away. Combs comes out of there with it. Throws it back. Three-pointer, no good. Partially blocked. As Jared Canese had a good look, but Estill County closes in quick. 1:30 on the clock. Sarah Baker comes up. Her team down 3, and she's going to be bumped. And we've played a pretty clean game. Like you said, they're letting them go. That's only the second team foul.
It's unusual to block back-to-back three-point shots, and that's what Estill County did. They had 2 clean blocks back-to-back on three-pointers.
There we go. Estill County pump fake. Oh, my goodness. We got a trip called against the Bobcats as, man, Kadara Skinner took a lick. Tripped. I think she hit her face on the floor. Was wiping her nose off. That doesn't feel good.
No, couldn't feel good.
That does not feel good. 17-14, your score. Breathitt County by 3. Ball into Baker. Baker calls for some movement. Nearly stolen away from her by Combs.
Getting a lot of contact.
Down to Haley. Haley off the glass. No good. She's just not had the touchdown there. She's had several good looks.
She really has, and they're point blank. I mean, she's able to spin and go up, and it's the shot she wants.
Estill almost with the steal. Under a minute to go now in the first half. 17-14 Breathitt. Combs with the basketball. Screen coming, and she falls down, keeps her dribble alive, though.
Yeah, you can go down and get back up as long as you're dribbling.
Here we go, Pelfrey Fires the jumper, no good, but just snatched out of the air. The Bobcats come up with another rebound. Dead. Ball out of bounds. Going to stay with Breathitt. Clock still running. They're going to have to fix that if they notice.
Yeah, I don't think they've noticed yet. They're just letting it run.
Okay.
I don't think it'll stop. Oh, no, they finally got it. They reset it.
Gosh, oh my.
That was interesting.
This place would have burned to the ground.
Yeah.
Here we go up to Combs. Combs down low. I think she tried to draw the foul there.
Yeah.
Off the top of the backboard, no good. 20 seconds to go. 17-14 Breathitt here in the first half.
Estill County's going to try to get the last shot of the quarter,
Estill
and that
County,
is a wise move.
They will have a chance to tie or cut it to one, depending on their flavor of shot here. Sarah Baker with the ball, calling for a screen from Haley. She's going to step into the three. No good, and that is going to do it for the first half. 17-14, Breathitt leads it by 3. And we'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Are your immunizations up to date? Did you know that the CDC recommends that healthy adults 50 years and older get 2 doses of the shingles vaccine 2 to 6 months apart to prevent shingles and the complications from the disease? The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyde invites you to talk to their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, about the immunizations you need for the entire family. No appointments are necessary, and they accept most insurance plans. It's all about health and convenience for you and your family. It's just one more way our community can rely on the Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyde. Give them a call at 606-672-8705 or stop by and see them on Main Street in Hyden today.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make plans now to attend the biggest event in East Kentucky, the 29th Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day. Saturday, April 6th, 12 till 4 p.m. in the Perry County Central High School parking lot. Admission is free. Games, prizes, music, food, and of course, dirt cars, rat rods, karts, drag cars, classic cars, show cars, motorcycles, anything welcome. Come see all your favorite local race cars and drivers. Bring the kids for some great pictures. Enjoy the cookout and benefit auction with hundreds of items to be auctioned.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry, Mine Service Company.
When you're looking for high quality at a fair price, shotguns, rifles, handguns, ammo, jewelry, electronics, go with the winner, JT's Gun & Pawn. Stock up now, all the ammo and gear you're going to need. A nice selection of jewelry, electronics, oh yeah, TVs, iPads, laptops, game systems, all at low prices at JT's. JT's Gun & Pawn, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturdays, 439-4347.
We're back, folks. 17-14. 3-point lead. Oh my goodness, we got table service here.
Yeah,
in the form of some
from
peanut butter roll, baby,
from our friend Ann Dixon.
7:10 on the clock. Halftime clock. We got
the mascot challenge.
Mascot shoot off. Engineers first. No good. Oh my goodness, he lost his hat.
Lost his head.
That's not good, Matt. That's not good mascot etiquette. You're supposed to never let anybody see what's under the head.
nobody was able to cash in on the $500.
But, Coach, what's it looking like stat-wise in this one? 17-14, Breathitt leads it by 3, a back-and-forth one. 3 points, the most points we've seen, the largest lead we've seen all night.
Yeah, Lexi Combs leading the way with 10 points for Breathitt County, and for Estill County, Haley Angel had looks like 7 points, and that's with a low-scoring game like this. They're dominant players in this. It looked like toward the end of the first quarter that Estill County's defense was going to change the game. They really got up and started challenging Breathitt, and they were putting backcourt pressure on them, and Breathitt was really struggling with it. But after Snowden picked up her second foul, they didn't put quite as much pressure on the ball. Breathitt was able to get better looks, and that's when Combs got a couple of baskets, and really she turned on in that second quarter and changed things for Breathitt County. These teams haven't been able to get much separation at all, and like you said, a 3-point lead, and neither team has shown that they are going to be able to pull away. So it looks like to me that it's going to be more of the same in the second half. These teams are really going to go back and forth. So I think we're going to have a good matchup down the stretch of this ball game.
I believe so. In a game like this, everything's at a premium. At a run, any team could put together a run and goes up by 10 points. You're talking about you can shut it down. Yeah,
and it's a lot of times in situations like this, whichever team has a second person begin to get in the scoring column a little bit more usually can get a little separation at that point. And they have, neither team has had a consistent second scorer. Sarah Baker for Estill County has 5 points, and Brindley Gross has 5 points for for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County. So neither team is getting a lot of offense going right now.
I'll tell you, if the rim on the other side of the court is any more friendly to Angel Haley, Estill County might get it going in the second half, though.
Right. Yeah. She's had good looks consistently, and just wasn't able to. If she gets those 2 and 3 footers, and they start dropping for her, that's going to change the ball game, because she got the ball exactly where she wanted it for the biggest part of the half down there. They never did deny her the ball in the post, and she got the looks she wanted. And just like you said, had some unkind rim, and so I'm guessing that they're going to go back to her a lot, because she can score, and she's been their leading scorer for a big part of the season. So I'm guessing we're going to see them go into the post to her quite a bit more. And then Lexi Combs for Breathitt County, she's their lead ball handler. I think you're going to see her keep putting up shots and working to get open. And it again, I think the biggest difference maker is going to be who that second and third scorer is going to be, and whichever team has that second and third scorer come to the forefront and start getting baskets, they're probably going to win this ball game.
Gotcha. So, folks, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll have you the second half. Breathitt, Estill County. Breathitt leads it by 3, 17-14 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Make plans now to attend the biggest event in East Kentucky, the 29th Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day. Saturday, April 6th, 12 till 4 p.m. in the Perry County Central High School parking lot. Admission is free. Games, prizes, music, food, and of course, dirt cars, rat rods, carts, drag cars, classic cars, show cars, motorcycles, anything welcome. Come see all your favorite local race cars and drivers. Bring the kids for some great pictures. Enjoy the cookout and benefit auction with hundreds of items to be auctioned.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry, Mine Service Company.
When you're looking for high quality at a fair price, shotguns, rifles, handguns, ammo, jewelry, electronics, go with the winner, JT's Gun & Pawn. Stock up now, all the ammo and gear you're going to need. A nice selection of jewelry, electronics, oh yeah, TVs, iPads, laptops, game systems, all at low prices at JT's. JT's Gun & Pawn, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturdays, 439-4347.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
We're back, folks. 17-14. 3-point lead for Breathitt County. And this is, Coach, how important is the start of this second half right here?
Extremely, for both teams. You know, if Breathitt can come out here and get a couple of baskets early and stretch that lead out, it really matters. And if Estill County can turn it around and get a couple buckets and get back in the lead, really goes a long way. You know, winning the first 3 minutes of a second half is really important in these games, these tight games like this.
Here we are, Breathitt County with the ball.
Breathitt opening up with the ball.
Combs has it. Dribbles into the paint. Puts one up off the front of the rim. No good. Estill County gets the stop, and they'll have a chance. And they got Snowden back into the game, so that's going to be an automatic difference maker. Here she gets into the lane, sends it out to the left side. Jumper, no good. Breathitt County with the basketball, and Snowden steals it.
Could have got a layup there. I think she wasn't sure where she was.
Baker for three, no good. And here we go, Breathitt County the other way. Combs bringing it up slowly. 7-10 on the clock. 17-14. Breathitt leads it by 3. Baker out there at the front of the defense. Estill County in a zone now. And going to get a steal out of that. Well, not a steal, just force the turnover as
I don't think
pressure in the corner.
I don't think she was expecting the ball, and it hit her right in the hands, but I don't think she was expecting it.
Snowden all the way to the rack, up and in. 17-16, lead down to 1. And here comes Breathitt County the other way. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Engineers. And the Engineers.
That was Snowden's first basket of the game, and here she is again, walking it up, taking her time, getting into her offense.
Out for a three-point basket, no good. Estill County offensive rebound. Ava Hale missed on the 3. That would have been an assist for Snowden. I'm telling you, Estill wins this. She's my pick for player of the game, Coach.
I tell you, she makes a difference.
Haley Angel to the rack, up and in. Estill County opens the third quarter with a 4-0 run to lead by 1, 18-17.
And they got 2 good looks. I mean, they got the drive from Snowden, and then the drive by Angel. That was a really good move.
Combs can't get it to go for Breathitt, and here's Estill County with the ball. Baker says, somebody come get it. Snowden comes back to it. She's going to have it at the logo. 5:30 on the clock. Snowden coming up the right side. Down low to Angel, no good.
Had another pretty good look there, just couldn't cash it in.
Here comes Breathitt County. They trail by 1 with 5:15 to go in the third. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by Estill. Estill giving up nothing but jumpers. And tapped out of bounds, going to stay with Estill County.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of keeping Breathitt out of the lane.
Ball into Snowden for the Engineers. She backs it up on the half-court line, dribbles to her right, crosses over, into the lane, splits 2 off the glass, no good. And Estill County with the steal. To Baker, off the glass, no good. This place might have come unglued with that one.
Yeah.
And going to be a foul.
And Estill County's just being more aggressive right now.
Foul against Estill County. Going to go against Skinner, Kadara Skinner. First foul call of the second half. And first foul call on Skinner for the game. 4:40 to go here in the third. 18-17, Estill by 1. Combs has it for Breathitt County. Dribbles to her right. Finds Pelfrey. Back to Combs. Off the glass in. A little give and go action. Gets it to go. 19-18. Breathitt back on top.
Yeah, Combs is able to. She's able to penetrate from up top and get to the rim on the defense there pretty easily.
Estill County three-pointer. Skinner. It's good. 21-19. Estill has outscored Breathitt 7-2 here in the third quarter. Gives
the Engineers getting some offense going.
2-point lead. Breathitt County with the ball. Gross gets it to Combs. Combs harassed by the Engineers, and the Engineers get the steal in the backcourt. Up off the glass, no good. Breathitt County offensive rebound, but stolen away, just ripped out of there by Kadara Skinner.
Estill County is they're the aggressor right now. They're playing so hard.
3:20 to go here in the third, 21-19. Breathitt County goes for the steal. Estill County hits the deck. Angel Haley to the rack. She's going to hand it off. Three-pointer by Hale, no good. Tracking down another offensive rebound as the Engineers off to Snowden, and they're going to slow it down, but they are controlling this game right now.
They are. You hear coaches talk about 50-50 balls these days. They're getting all the 50-50 balls.
Haley into the chest of the defense and off the glass and in. 4-point lead, largest of the game, Coach, by either team. 4 points with 2:45 to go in the third. Three-pointer for Breathitt County, no good. Foul called against Alexis Pelfrey. So it's going to be Estill County ball out of bounds. Coach Hayes was thinking about the timeout there.
They're struggling offensively right now. Other than Combs trying to get drives to the rim, they're struggling. And Estill County's zone has really been effective for them.
Callie Snowden with the ball down low to Haley. Haley double teamed down low. She has to get rid of it. She's going to dribble it out of there and reset things back to Snowden. 2:15 on the clock. She's at the Estill County logo. Spin move, screen from Baker, and she's going to be fouled by Brinley Gross.
That's 2 on Gross.
Breathitt's second team foul of the quarter.
And again, Estill County's just taking the fight to the Lady Cats.
Ball back into Snowden. Snowden to her left. Slings it back to Hale for 3. No good. Tracked down by Breathitt County, and going to get it to Combs. They're going to try to come up and get one in a hurry. Here's the jumper, long 2. It's good. 23-21 as Lexi
I think it was
Jericanese gets it to go. 1:35 on the clock, 23-21. Estill County by 2 here in the third. Three-pointer on the way for Estill County, no good. Going to be a foul called against Kadar Skinner over the back.
2 on her, so both teams beginning to pick up some fouls now.
Combs bringing it up over to Neese. Neese tried to get it back to Combs. No good. Estill County run away on the other end. Gets it to go. Baker, 25-21. And Combs in a hurry to Neese for three. Wide right, no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats, up, no good. Blocked by Snowden on the second shot opportunity, no good. Combs for three, nails it. 25-24. Timeout, Breathitt County. Full timeout.
Wild sequence.
We'll take it with them, folks. Estill County lead down to 1 with under a minute to go in the third on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader. Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
We're back, folks. 25-24. Estill County by 1.
And boy, Breathitt needed those last two baskets. They got the three-pointer from Combs and two-pointer by Neese. And they had been struggling offensively, and all of a sudden they got back-to-back baskets. And Coach Hayes called timeout, and I think he's trying to get his troops to play a little more aggressive defense like Estill County is. Angel on the look down there.
Low. Yeah.
They ran that play 2 or 3 times to her. She got the right angle on that one and laid it in.
Three-pointer, good. Tie ball game for Jerica Neese as she gets it to go. 27-27 with 20 to go.
You can tell she was lining that one up.
I like Coach Hayes when things were getting unglued. He thought about taking a timeout, but then he changed his mind and waited until they hit something. Baker for three, nails it for Estill County. Offense. Breathitt County not going to be able to get a shot off. Estill by 3 after 3, 30-27. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance is excited to announce a new partnership with Quantum Healthcare. Quantum continues to offer the same care at their location at 210 Black Gold Boulevard in Hazard. Quantum is open 24 hours per day with numerous providers and services available. They accept Medicaid and most major insurances. Call area code 606-436-0711 to schedule an appointment today. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance and Quantum Healthcare. Together, we make a great team.
Trust is delivering on promises, and People's Bank and Trust has been doing exactly that. They have the planning and the resources you need to help you take advantage of opportunities. With all the technology you need to make banking easy, your success requires vision and the resources of a bank that's on your side. That's People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. They're here for you. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
We're back, folks. 30-27. The Lady Engineers got a 3-point lead here, but this one tied us. The furthest either of these two teams have been away all night. It's a 4-point. Estill's led it by 4 at a couple points.
County, they outscored Breathitt that quarter 16-10. And like I'd mentioned a couple times, they've just been more aggressive. They really got after it in that third quarter. They start out the fourth quarter with possession, and there is Snowden making the drive.
Yeah, and honestly, Estill County, they get it down to Angel on the block. Back out for the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Baker. Out to Snowden. Works it around, three-pointer on the way, and it is good for Ava Hale. 6-point lead. Largest of the game with 7:25 to go here in the fourth.
And a 6-point lead in a ball game like this is a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The way it's been going back and forth.
Except maybe the way it's gone the last few minutes, though. We've seen a lot of offense here as Estill County nearly steals it. Sarah Baker gets her hand on it, going to knock it out of bounds. Breathitt going to back Combs into the backcourt and let her catch it. Goes cross court to Pelfrey. Pelfrey takes a few steps in, nearly throws it away. Baker got her hand on another one, Coach.
Baker's got some length up around the point of that zone. She's hard to throw over.
Neese thought about the three. Dribbles to her left back.
She's got two back-to-back deflections. She's just got long arms, and she's reaching out and being disruptive in Breathitt's offense.
And Neese going to be fouled by Kadara Skinner. And that frustrates the offense, you know what I mean? Because you got someone going to a spot, and then they have to redirect and go back and get it. You got to start all over again.
A couple more steps backward, and all of a sudden you end up at midcourt again.
Combs has it down low, blocked by Baker. Out of bounds. And Combs Baker was standing on it.
There's Baker again with that length. You know, she's made 3 plays in just a brief period there, just with her length.
She's frustrating, to say the least. Her and Snowden have caused some trouble tonight for the Breathitt County offense. And they got a chance to build on this lead. To the rack, no good. Tapped, saved, but no, Breathitt County going to come out of there with it. Combs has it, coming up the right side. Splits 2 and throws it to nobody, Coach.
Yep.
Nobody in the vicinity.
I think she felt like that her
baseline
cutter was going to be there, and the baseline cutter stayed at the 3-point line.
Yeah. No dice. 6 minutes on the clock. Turnover, Breathitt County. Look, this game right here, you don't want to go down 8. You know, this is.
I see it. It looks like that Estill County has spread the floor, and they're going 4 corner.
Yeah, they're gonna run some clock here. Oh, Snowden to the rack, no good. She got the look.
Had a great drive, just didn't connect.
Here comes Combs in transition. She's tracked down. Deep 3 for Breathitt, no good. Rebound. Tapped out of bounds by Estill County, so Breathitt going to stay with it. Breathitt.
That was about 5 feet behind the 3-point line, so that one was back there.
Breathitt, you get the feeling that they got to score here. You know, there's only 6-point lead with 5:20 to go, but
they've been struggling.
Another 3-pointer, no good. Combs with the rebound, no good. Haley with the rebound. Haley Angel. She's going to bring it up, find Snowden, and there Estill County goes. And
they're definitely in a spread offense there. And that should create some driving lanes for Snowden and Angel.
Yeah, but they throw over the top. But Breathitt County taps that one out of bounds. 4:51 on the clock. And Breathitt County doesn't have the Estill County. They've got the length that something like that might be a little harder to run, but Breathitt County, they're kind of stubby. You know what I mean?
They don't have the same size.
Haley Angel up off the glass, no good.
Missed another one at about 2 feet and got herself in great position.
Stolen away by Snowden. Snowden, 2-on-1 off the glass. 8-point lead for Breathitt County, for Estill County, 35-27 with 4:30 to go here in the fourth. Points at a premium in this one in Breathitt. It's like quicksand if you don't get something going. Combs throws it back to Neese for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Up off the glass and in. 35-29. And Hayes going to call a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Estill by 6 with 4:11 to go in the fourth on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
We're back, folks. 35-29. The Bobcats cut this lead to 6. Estill County has been stretching the floor the last few plays and making them guard them all over the place.
If they do the same here and pick up another basket, the clock is going to become the enemy for Breathitt.
But if I'm Breathitt County, I start fouling. They have 0 fouls this quarter, and they pick up the first one right there. That's going to be their first foul of the quarter. They got to foul 4 more times to even get them to where they're on the line. So,
and that can be a luxury for the next couple of minutes if they want to use it, to just really get aggressive defensively.
Snowden splits some defenders. They got 3-on-2 on the back end, and Angel going to walk with it. Unfortunate misstep there for the Engineers. As now
they didn't have to play as fast as they did.
Yeah, they had 3-on-2 there. They could have played that a little better and got a layup. But here we go. Combs in the lane, cuts it to 4. 35-31.
Big basket by Combs.
Timeout, Estill County. Full timeout. We'll take it with them, folks. We're going to stick with it. After this break through the duration. 35-31, Estill by 4 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
In Kentucky, basketball is a long-standing tradition steeped in championship history. We at Kemper Furniture are proud to be able to support the Big Blue Nation on WSGS. Come see us at Kemper Furniture and shop all the winning brands that have stood the test of time. And let our all-star team help you choose the best seat in the house. Kemper Furniture, families serving families since 1963.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
We're back, folks. 35-31.
I think you're right. Breathitt County's going to get up on the end line to guard them here and really try to force Estill County into playing out of control.
Estill County by 4. Combs at the front of the press. Snowden beats it. Finds Angel. Oh, she gets right to the basket. Puts it in. 37-31.
Nice drive by Angel there.
Combs coming up the other side off the glass. No good. Ball rebounded by the Bobcats. Shot blocked. They get another one. Working around. Basket. No good. 3-pointer attempted by Gross. 6-point lead. 3:10 to play. Snowden with the ball for the Engineers.
They're spreading the floor again.
Snowden in the lane, nearly loses it. They're going to throw it around. Angel has it left wing. She just waits. Says, come out and guard me.
She was thinking about driving there.
Baker has it. Dribbling around the volleyball line. Got to get rid of it. 5-second count was on. She gives it to Snowden. Snowden to Angel. Haley Angel in the corner. To the rack. No good. 2:30 to go. Decent shot, but I'm sure the coach thinks they forced it. Yeah, forced it a little bit. Ball down low. Stolen away. Estill County on a breakaway. Off to Skinner. Blows the layup. Estill County's missed 3 of those at the basket, Coach.
And they needed to come away with points there.
Combs to the corner. 3, no good. Baker with the rebound, 37-31. 2 minutes to play now. Estill County with a 6-point lead. Baker has it. Finds Snowden. Snowden backs it up. Finds Baker at the logo. Down low. They kick it back out to the rack. In, it's good. 39-31. 1:40 to play. It's Estill County by 8. Breathitt County needs some offense. They need it quick.
Ava Hill with 5 points.
Nice for 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Estill County. Skinner has it, and she's fouled from behind. Going to be the third team foul against Breathitt County, and it's going to be the 4th foul against Brindley Gross.
Gross, the first player in serious foul trouble for either team. She has 4 now.
Ball in to Snowden. They're going to foul her. That was only the 2nd foul, so this is the 3rd.
Yeah, they still got some time.
39-31, 8-point lead for Estill County. Going to be a timeout. We'll keep it right here. So at this point, try for the steal. If not, foul them pretty quick. I mean, 8 points is a lot to score in a minute 20.
Yeah, and as difficult of a time as Breathitt's had scored anyway, they've got to create some turnovers now and get some easy ones and try to speed Estill up, get them out of control. If they don't, they're not going to be able to close the gap. It's going to be difficult. And Estill's going to try to keep the ball in Snowden's hands and let her make plays and keep that clock running.
39-31. It's a 8-point lead, and that's the largest lead of the game. Neither team is no one's led by double digits all game.
And am I right? Is this the biggest lead of the game right here?
It's the biggest lead. Estill County gets it in to Angel. Working it around to Snowden to Baker. Cross court to Skinner. To Hale, back to Skinner. Down low to Baker. Nearly stolen away, but she corrals it.
Yeah, they were lucky to come back out of there with the ball.
Under a minute ago. Angel has it. Cross court to Baker. Back to Snowden. 50 seconds on the clock to Baker, and they'll foul her. It's the 4th team foul. Still no free throws. There's a lot of time off the clock, Coach.
That is all for Gross. That's 5 fouls on Brindley Gross.
That was 30 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
And ended with a foul.
Breathitt's just not been able to apply enough pressure in the half court to make the Lady Engineers turn the ball over.
There you go, ball into Hale. Down low to Baker. Baker pump fake, puts it up and in. 10-point lead, largest of the game with 40 seconds. Estill County just made their run at the right time, Coach.
Yes, they did.
When it was crunch time, Combs loses it over to Nice, who it's tapped out of bounds by an Estill County player. 32 seconds on the clock.
And this is about too far for Breathitt County to come to get back against this Estill County team, because
Combs forces one up, gets it to go.
Now you're inside 25 seconds.
Lead down to 8 to Snowden. Snowden in the back. Oh, Combs fouled her in the back. Got to be careful because no play on the ball there whatsoever. That could have been called an intentional. You got free throws coming.
Looks like. Looks like it.
Estill County is going to try to throw it in. Hey, if they'll let you do it, if they'll let you get away with it, go ahead and throw it in.
Yeah.
Snowden going to shoot 2. These are big free throws. First one up. Back iron, no good. How many timeouts does Breathitt have left?
I think they have 1 left.
That's tough. That's tough.
They're in a tough spot now.
Snowden, second free throw, no good.
Both of them.
Breathitt's got to come in a hurry. Combs, they've not started the clock. Okay. Free throw, 3-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats, up, no good, and the shot. No good, and the foul. Foul's going to go on Skinner. That's her 4th. So Breathitt can score with the clock stop. Free throw good. 41-34, lead down to 7. Can cut it to 6 here. Free throw up and in. Estill County call timeout. You got to get this ball in. You know what I mean? This one, for all intents and purposes, is not over. But if Estill County gets the ball in, shoots a couple free throws, it's over.
If they get it in safely and go back to the foul line, then it's a long road for Breathitt.
Yeah. But just being mathematical here about it, Breathitt has a timeout. Estill, if they throw it away on the inbounds, Breathitt hits a three-point game. You call it timeout.
Use that last timeout.
Then you're alive, baby. You're alive.
Yep.
Barely. You're on life support.
Yeah, but you're breathing.
Yeah. You still got a shot. You're telling me there's a chance.
That's right.
41-35. .2 seconds on the clock. Estill County ball. You need to get the ball in and hit 1 free throw at least.
Yeah, 1 might put it out of reach.
They go over the top to Snowden, and she gets it, and she's fouled. Push from behind. I mean, Breathitt's gotten away with a couple of those.
Yeah.
But Snowden, that's a gutsy play.
It was.
That's a gutsy play over the top right there.
A lot can go wrong.
Yeah, and the referee was in the way. I mean, that could have been.
A lot can go wrong there.
Snowden free throw, no good.
She's missed 3 in a row here in this 4th quarter.
Next free throw on the way. Back iron, no good. Got to go in a hurry. They do not have time to wait, and they are not going to have time. Going to get off a shot at the buzzer. No, they're not. Ball game, 41.
The Lady Engineers of Estill County live to play another day.
41-35 in a game that was one of the best defensive efforts you could see by both teams. But when all said and done, 6-point win for the Estill County Lady Engineers. Coach, who are you thinking for player of the game?
I think I'd have to go with Haley Angel. And first runner-up would be Snowden to me.
Haley Angel, local assistant coach, gave me the scouting report on her during the game. She's also the football kicker here at Estill County.
Really?
She's #1 in the region in track and the soccer goalie. You can tell she's an athlete.
She is.
She's just stronger than everybody else out there.
She is. She's got some toughness about her. And she's a senior, am I right?
Yes. Her, Caitlin Worley, and Sarah Baker.
Yeah.
We're going to take one quick break, come back and shut this one down. But we're gonna be here for a while. You know, we got another game coming on the way. As it may be one of the best games of the tournament. Letcher and Hazard. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back, wrap this one up. Estill County takes down Breathitt 41-35 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nobody beats the Big Kahuna. East Kentucky's world-class premier car wash, giving you the ultimate car wash, the most modern and advanced car wash experience available today. Check out the new ceramic car wash option. It's incredible. Big or small, they clean them all. Nobody beats the Big Kahuna car wash. Located next to Fazoli's in Hazard. Single wash or memberships are available. Free vacuums with wash or memberships. For East Kentucky's best car wash, remember the Big Kahuna.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
The Hazard ARH Orthopedic Team offers a full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. From non-surgical treatments to surgical options, including total joint replacement. At ARH, our goal is to help you return to a full and active lifestyle or work with you to develop strategies to improve your health. Don't let your bone or joint issues hold you back. Contact the Hazard ARH Orthopedic Team at 606-487-7649 and find out what your treatment options are today. ARH, more for Appalachia.
First Trust Bank now has instant issue debit cards. If your debit card is lost or stolen, has a damaged strip or chip, we can replace it quickly and get you back to your busy life in an instant. Nobody can afford to wait 7 to 10 days for a new debit card, and now you don't have to with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. A quick solution to our customers' needs is another reason to look at us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
We're back, folks. Coach, you got some final numbers for us?
Yeah, Estill County led in scoring by Haiti Angel with 15. Sarah Baker had 12 and really made a difference with her defense down the stretch. Ava Hale had 7. Snowden had 4. Skinner had 3 for the total of 41 for the victors. For Breathitt County, Lexi Combs led them with 19 points. Gross had 7. Stacy 2. Niece 5. And Allen had 2. Good ball game. And again, I think Estill County was just the aggressor down the stretch.
Tough one. Thanks everybody for sticking with us. We're going to be here all night as we got a couple more. Well, we got one more to go. It's going to be Hazard taking on Letcher Central. But before we shut things down for this one, come back to get you some pregame for the next one. Breathitt County going to one final goodbye to their seniors who career ends tonight. Maddie Haddix, they got one more, Jerica Neese. Maddie Haddix and Jerica Neese. It's always the tough part of
it really is
tough part of basketball because you get caught up in this, but there's these kids that their whole life they've been a ball player.
Yeah,
but tomorrow they're not.
I know, and it's always tough looking into those kids' eyes in that locker room for the last time. That's one of the things that I certainly don't miss about coaching.
Folks, we're going to shut this one down. We'll be right back. Listen to some sponsors as we're going to have Hazard versus Letcher Central up next. They are out there stretching, getting warmed up, and we're about 27 minutes away from tipping this one off. I think they're going to try to start right on time, so right around 7:45.
Yeah, evidently.
We'll be back, folks. Thanks for watching here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
When times are at their worst, Couch and Fugit attorneys at law are at their best. Couch and Fugit can help with bankruptcy, foreclosures, medical debt, credit card bills, repossessions, and tax issues. Bankruptcy, Chapter 7 and 13. Plus, they offer free consultation. Couch and Fugit attorneys at law with offices on Main Street in Hyden and 310 West 5th Street in London. You can visit online at couchandfugit.com or on Facebook. Couch and Fugit attorneys at law, 672-7300.
Nothing goes along better with sports than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Open till 11 p.m. weekdays and until midnight on the weekends. Don't feel like going out? It's not a problem with Papa John's. Call your order in at 439-2332 or place your order online at papajohns.com, and they deliver. Right now, get one large pizza with up to 5 toppings or a specialty pizza online. Just use promo code 1799-8NY. Papa John's Pizza in a class of its own, located on Highway 15 North in Hazard.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Company. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and more. You might want to consider using your 2023 tax refund for a new roof, new windows, or new doors. Or maybe you need mobile home parts. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales. Come say hi to their friendly to work with staff. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Call for more information, 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky would like to welcome Dr. Ramon Thomas to our team. Dr. Thomas is a board-certified OBGYN with 14 years experience. He will be working in our Hazard location and taking new patients. We will have a full array of services to offer. Call today at 606-439-1300. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, focusing on your family's health.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Okay, we're back here courtside at Estill County High School, getting ready for the second game of our doubleheader. They're going to, I think, start right at 7:45, so got a little extra time on the clock, but should be a good matchup here with Letcher Central, one of the top teams in the region, year in and year out, and again this year they've been right up there amongst the best, and an upstart Hazard Lady Bulldog team that has been a surprise again this year by picking up a win at Leslie County, against Leslie County, the district tournament, and still playing here in the regional tournament. So it's been a pleasant surprise for Coach Howard and his team so far. And again, we've got about 25 minutes till game time here, and we've got a little time, but we'll come back in just a couple minutes and go over our starting lineups and talk a little more about the Letcher Lady Cougars and the Hazard Lady Dogs, and so we'll be back on the East Kentucky Sports Network in about 2 minutes.
There's love in every connection at Appalachian Wireless. Even if you want to connect with no credit check, no contracts, and most features of postpaid. Talking about Forward Pay, the simple, easy way to connect. And this month, get $50 off select prepaid devices and plans starting as low as $19.99 per month for unlimited talk and text. At 5 gig of data for only $29.99 per month. At 10 gig of data for only $39.99 per month. How about unlimited data for only $64.99 per month with 25 gig of high-speed data before slowing down? It's Forward Pay because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? I know it! If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? I know it! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Top.
Introducing Fazoli's new stuffed shell. Jumbo pasta shell stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked in bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells, topped with plump shrimp, marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells, packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today. Only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks. Dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
Don't spend another minute suffering from pain. Let the staff at Fugit Family Chiropractic provide you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. Neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease. Let our highly knowledgeable and experienced team help you. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg. No referral needed, and walk-ins are welcome.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities. With programs and services that assist people of all ages, LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, home energy, safety, and more, LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
It should be easy to get healthcare you can trust close to home. That's exactly what UK Healthcare's North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard is designed for. With a variety of services under one roof, from primary care to behavioral health, and an on-site pharmacy and lab to make it even more convenient for you. It's a provider that treats everyone regardless of ability to pay, all backed by the expertise of UK Healthcare, so you and your family can get healthy and stay healthy. Learn more at ukhealthcare.com/hazard.
At HydenCitizensBank.com, the bank never closes. You can check balances, transfer funds, and even pay all of your bills online. And best of all, it's free. Don't let your busy schedule keep you from getting your banking done. Do it online at HydenCitizensBank.com. And if you don't have an account, come in and see one of our friendly staff members at any of our 4 convenient locations. It's banking the way you want it, anytime, any place. At HydenCitizensBank.com, we're always open. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, folks. Here we got Letcher Central taking on the Hazard Bulldogs. Letcher, perennial kind of powerhouse here in the 14th region. I would have to look, Coach, but I think they have been in the regional title game like 5 years in a row or something.
I was going
wild
to say
like that.
These last 5 or 6 years, they've been showing up. They've been showing up on championship night pretty often, and maybe every year, like you said.
Let's see. I know. Oh my gosh, I'm not on the internet anymore. I know that they and Knott have basically battled out for the regional title as a district for for several of those years. And one year, Owsley County snuck in there and played Letcher in the finals. But I think Letcher's basically been there. And last year, they didn't have the greatest regular season, but kind of put it together all at the right time.
Right, and they're they're another team. Letcher plays a lot of out-of-region teams. They play a really strong schedule, and at tournament time, they're going to be tournament tested because of that. They get out and really beef up their schedule, and I always feel like that's good for you. And they've done that the last few years, and it seems to be paying off for them. But they're led in scoring by Kiara Couch, 17 a game. Jalen Whip, 9 a game. Kara Holcomb at almost 9 a game. So they put a lot of points up. And then the Hazard Bulldogs led by Laura Eldridge at 12 and a half. Maddie Fronapple at 12 a game. Hannah Cottle at 10.9 a game. And then Heidi Bentley, 7.7. So this should be a good, another good matchup, Nathan. These are two good solid teams, and should be another good matchup.
Absolutely. Letcher has played Hazard. Oh, wait, I'm looking at last year's schedule. This year, between these two teams, they met once with Letcher coming away with a 61-45 victory, a 16-point win. But we've seen Hazard turn those around at the end of the season a couple times already. But yeah, going back last year, let's go take a look at last year. The championship game was Knott Central versus Letcher Central, with Letcher winning that 53-49. In 2022, it was 14th Region Championship, Owsley County versus Letcher Central. Letcher Central won that in overtime, 53-52. We're going on to lose to Bowling Green in the state championship game. 2021, it was 14th Region Championship game, 4 overtimes. That one was at Perry Central. Knott Central lost to Letcher Central, 86-79. Then in 2020, it was Knott Central versus Letcher Central in the title game. Letcher won 45-40 before losing to Ryle in the state tournament game. So that is 4 years in a row they've been in it or won it. And 2019, it was Knott Central taking down Letcher Central in overtime. And 2018, they lost Letcher Central lost to so the last team not named Knott County to beat Letcher Central in the 14th Region tournament was the Hazard Bulldogs.
Really?
In 2018, and I think.
And then they went on to lose to Knott County in the finals.
And it was here in Estill County.
Yeah.
So
and Knott County beat them the next night.
It's been Letcher and Knott's region for a while now.
It has.
They've been kind of running the show for a bit, and the Bulldogs. They had that run in 2018, and they to finish that run, they would have had to have beat Knott and Letcher in the same tournament. That's the way it often is. So the Bulldogs, they've not been back to that level of success since then. This is I'm a real big fan of what Coach Howard is doing over there, the way he coached his team through that Leslie County game earlier last week in district. It's just the kids, they didn't look like a team that was supposed to be a double-digit underdog. They were not scared of it. They went out there and
they really did. And I think they kind of threw the first punch, so to speak, against Leslie County, and really brought the fight to them early. And I don't think Leslie ever recovered.
Yeah, and then in the championship game against the Commodores of Perry Central landed that punch first, and I think they were up maybe 16-0.
Yeah, went up 16-0, something like
16-0. But Hazard, they didn't quit.
They fought back and got, I think, within 6 or 7 points a couple times. But Perry Central was pretty solid that night, and they kind of kept a little distance between them, and this is Hazard's first opportunity to advance this far in the tournament play. So if they can get a win tonight, you have to think that they are making a huge stride forward.
Absolutely, folks. The coaches, officials, captains down at half court right now having the traditional pregame meeting. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Come back, more pregame action. We're about 12 minutes away from tipping this one off. Letcher Central versus Hazard on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX Realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185. Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated for the past 27 years. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, folks. 9:30 on the clock here in pregame. Got the coaches meeting completed with captains and the officials, and we're ready to go.
We're about to complete the first round of action here, and whoever wins this ball game is gonna be advancing to play the home team, Estill County, on Friday night in the second game.
And Coach, unrelated to this game, but have you been keeping up with this super region stuff in the 15th region?
Well, as best I can, but I can't get a clear picture of exactly how they do it. I've had 2 or 3 people try to explain it to me, and either they're not explaining it all that well, or I'm not bright enough to absorb it all.
Well, let's see if I can fix it for you here. So everybody, no matter what, plays in the region tournament. The district tournament, you see that the regular season, and you got 4 teams in each district. If you lose in the first round,
you're not eliminated.
You're not eliminated, but you have to play. You have a play-in game. So you will have to, if you lose in the first round, you have to play in the super regional opening round. And what's funny about that is they play those right before the district championship game. So you'll have a doubleheader for the district championship game, but the first game is the regional tournament. The second game is the district tournament. The winners of that game go on to play a loser, a runner-up, and the winner of that game will play a winner. So if you win your district, you're guaranteed to be in the top 8 of region. If you lose in the first round, you have to play again a play-in game to play one of the runner-ups. So everybody gets to play, but if you lose earlier, you have to play more games.
It's a longer road back.
Yeah. I was talking to some folks about it this weekend on the CJ Howard Sports Show, and I like the idea, but I think I feel like it waters down your district tournament. Because Prestonsburg got upset in the first round. Big upset, but they're still alive. They still.
I don't mean to make light of it, but the way it appears is sort of like it's sort of like a men's league softball tournament, double elimination type thing, where you go into the losers bracket and play your way back over to the winners bracket.
That's kind of the way it goes.
Yeah.
But I feel like, in my opinion, I said that if you're going to do a super region, I'd like to see them kind of do it like they do with the SEC tournament. How, everybody, SEC, how many teams are in the SEC? I mean, got to be similar.
Top of my head,
got to be similar to how many's in a region, right?
Yeah, it would be.
The internet never lies. How many teams in SEC basketball? 14 schools.
14
before they add in Texas and everybody next year. So, and there's 14 in the 15th region right now after Jenkins left. So there's 14. It's the exact same thing. But I think you could almost split your region up instead of into districts. Split it up so that you've got like east and west, north and south. You play everybody in whichever one you're in. You play everybody in there. That one twice. The second one, you play the other half. You play everybody once, and then you seed one big tournament. I don't like what it does to district tournaments, but it does have, and it has had an impact already because you've got some districts that have 3 good teams, but only 2 of them can come out.
Yeah.
There's already 2 districts in the final 8. There's at least one, I should say, that has 3 teams represented because you got Johnson Central, Paintsville, and Magoffin County all in the same district.
Right.
But Magoffin County is usually the odd man out on the boys' side. But this year they got to play their way to the arena.
And I'm old-fashioned and I've been at this a long time, and I guess it makes me a little bit negative about change.
Oh yeah.
And I just like the way districts and regions play out right now, and I guess it's caused me not to be a fan of it, but I don't know if it may be a good idea. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, it's tough. Jeff Campbell just messaged us about this, said, and this is what I said. I brought up this same thing in the discussion we had Sunday night on CJ's show. Jeff said, take the 04 boys, you up. Perry Central beats Hazard in the round 1 of district. And it's a moment that's going to live forever. It's going to be on highlight reels for all time.
Sure it is. Yeah.
But if Hazard would have just went down and had to play some other teams and work their way back into it, would it have been a big a deal? It wouldn't have been.
Yeah, it really may have turned out so much differently.
Yeah, it would not have been as big of a deal. It's just it's the way it goes. I'm open to seeing how it works. I've looked into how it is. I feel like it waters down your district tournament, but everybody gets to play in the region tournament, and they play those at host schools, so a team gets to host them instead of just everything at the arena. As far as schools are concerned, I'm sure more games. Most of them are in favor of more games. I feel like the better teams probably don't like it as much.
Yeah, I can see that too.
And the teams who are just outside of that probably want it more than the better.
A lot of those years, I knew the couple of teams that I had to have our best games against. to win the region. And it turned out pretty good for us a lot of times. But if I'd had to play them twice, once postseason started, because of that format, I don't know. I actually doubt if we could have pulled some of those wins off.
If you show your hand, because you got to show your hand earlier.
Yeah, you do.
Show it earlier.
You do. It can make for a difficult way to go about it.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more basketball action. Letcher Central taking on Hazard here at Estill County on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service Company offers a wide range of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, and structure, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights. They even have muck and Matterhorn boots and a wide selection of knee pads. Mine Service, locally owned on Highway 15 just south of Hazard, also with a branch on Business 23 in Wise, Virginia. Celebrating over 100 years in the mining industry. Mine Service Company.
We're back, folks, getting ready to do starting lineups. Coach, what do you think? What do you think Hazard's got to do in this one? Especially, Letcher Central couch. They've got a ton of weapons. How would you attack them defensively?
I haven't gotten to watch Letcher Central play as much this year. I watched them play once. They're just solid in most areas. They got a good inside game. They shoot the ball pretty well outside. They don't turn it over too often. And Hazard has to withstand the early part of the game because a team like Letcher that is tested and they're a veteran team, you got to expect them to come out and want to throw that first haymaker. And if Hazard can survive that early, or if they can negate it and throw one of their own early and get a lead, it really is going to change. It'll change the whole complexion of the game.
Here we go. Starting lineups. First off, for the Lady Bulldogs, Maddie Fronapple,
Senior, number 13,
Heidi Bentley,
freshman, number 20,
Autumn Ramey,
forward, freshman, number 11,
Laura Everidge,
forward, freshman, number 30,
and Hannah Cottle, coached by Todd Howard. And now for Letcher Central.
And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Letcher County Central.
Be the home team on the scoreboard tonight.
At guard, junior, number 1, Kara Holcomb. At guard,
Number 1, Kira Holcomb. Paige Cameron.
At guard, senior, number 44, Jalen Witt. At forward, senior, number 2, Kira Couch. And at forward,
And rounding up the starting lineup, Allie Baker. Coached by Keith Baker and coached the Hazard Bulldogs. One thing I always notice about them is just how young they are.
They are. And I think Heidi Bentley is their only senior and maybe their only upperclassman.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think it's all basically a team full of freshmen.
And 8th graders.
Yep. So we're ready to rock here. 8 minutes on the clock to start the first quarter. 15th region officials for all of the 14th region tournament. And here we go. Going to be Witt. Jumping up for Letcher Central, and they control it first.
Heidi Bentley of Hazard, also a former Letcher County Lady Cougar.
Oh, yeah. Witt, top of the key, straight away three. No good, but Holcomb misses the shot, tracks down her own rebound. Witt gets into the paint, back out to Holcomb, and they'll restart the offense. 7:30 on the clock here to go, first quarter. Nobody has scored yet. Hazard yet to touch the basketball. High post to Witt. Witt dumps it down low, and Letcher Central scores first with Allie Bailey.
They just took their time and ran their offense. You got a good look.
Point blank look for the Bulldogs. Bentley has it, left corner, left wing. She goes top of the key to Front Apple. Getting some instructions from Coach Howard. Under 7 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Letcher Central.
I'm not sure. Looks like Letcher Central may be in a matchup zone, not playing a true zone, but matching up out of it. It's either that or they're sagging a lot out of man-to-man, but I believe they're in a zone.
Average going to be fouled, and Kiera Couch didn't like it, but she's going to be called for it. So Average, they were shading her. They were trying to get her in the high post. Witt was covering her. Hazard kind of moved the zone over to the right side and then was able to get it to her, and she got down on the block.
Anytime you come down with that hand when you're blocking the shot, you're probably going to hear a whistle blow.
First free throw is good. Second one, no good. Lead down to 1. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Letcher Central leads it. And stolen away by the Bulldogs. Here comes Front Apple. Front Apple trips and falls. Witt has it going the other way, and she's going to be fouled. Same kind of story right there, Coach, as Autumn Ramey brought that hand down. Really didn't get a lot of anything, but going to get the foul called.
When you're driving in to shoot the ball like that, any contact, they're going to blow the whistle.
Witt, first free throw is good. 3-1 Letcher Central, 6:11 to go in the first. Witt misses the second one, front iron. Average comes up with it for the Bulldogs. Steps into a three, going to fire one, no good. And Witt going to keep Front Apple from getting to the ball as it goes out of bounds.
Looks like she shot about a 21-footer, 20 feet.
Yeah, that was straight on, but
a little short.
5:50 to go here in the first. Witt has it, high post, down in the lane, gets it to go, and the foul.
Nice drive by Witt.
5-1 Letcher Central, and she'll have a free throw to go with it. Next free throw up, and it's good, 6-1. Letcher leads it by 5, and they
Letcher
are
in a three-quarter court 1-2-2 press.
Yeah. Hazard goes cross court. They beat it. Average has it, right corner. She finds Ramey. Top of the key to Front Apple. Front Apple bullies her way down into the lane. Can't get the shot to go, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Chance to cut it to 3.
Well, that one's going to be on Bailey. That's her first.
5:30 to go here in the first, and Front Apple misses the first one. Second free throw on the way. Up and in. 6-2, lead at 4. Letcher Central's ball with 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. Witt hands it off to Paige Dameron. Dameron dribbles to her right, into the lane, throws it away. Bentley on a breakaway, puts it up and in, lead down to 2, 6-4. Letcher Central.
Letcher's turned the ball over right at the top of the key twice, and they're not forced turnovers. I don't know what the problem is with their offense, but they just threw it to the other team.
Down low to Bailey, up and in, 8-4. It's her second basket of the night, and both of them have been point-blank bunnies, Coach.
Yeah, she's got a couple of layups. Nearly
stolen away. It is stolen away. Witt has it down low, up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Dameron has the ball wrestled away by Ramey on the rebound, and here comes the Bulldogs, 8-4. They trail Average to Front Apple across the key to Cottle, and they get it to go, 8-6.
Hannah Cottle needs to play big tonight against Letcher Central.
4:25. 4:20 to go now here in the first. 8-6, Letcher by 2. But Letcher had some miscues on offense so far. Dameron going to fire the 3. No good. Rebounded by Couch. Offensive board. They're going to get it to Witt. Witt loses it. She finds Holcomb and back to Witt, and they'll restart the offense with 4 minutes on the clock. Letcher Central by 2. Gets Couch coming across the lane. Good. 10-6. Letcher by 4. Ramey can't handle the pass from Front Apple, and Coach Howard wants to call timeout after the turnover. 10-6. Letcher by 4. Their ball when we come back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
When you're looking for high quality at a fair price, shotguns, rifles, handguns, ammo, jewelry, electronics, go with the winner, JT's Gun & Pawn. Stock up now, all the ammo and gear you're going to need. A nice selection of jewelry, electronics, oh yeah, TVs, iPads, laptops, game systems, all at low prices at JT's. JT's Gun & Pawn, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturdays, 439-4347.
We're back, folks. 10-6, Letcher by 4. They had had it going early. Hazard cut back into it. This one feels like it's going to be back and forth, but for the most part, except for a couple of miscues, Letcher's kind of controlled this one.
Yeah, Nathan, Letcher Central looks so sure of themselves. Even with the turnovers, they're not forced turnovers. They're just kind of reckless with the ball, but they don't appear to rattle very easily.
Yeah, as soon as we say that, they launched one out of bounds over a player's head. Here comes Hazard the other way. Bentley has it in left corner. She dribbles it out, finds Front Apple. Down low to Average. Average going to be blocked, and Cougars going to come up with it. So defensive stand there.
Yeah, Couch and Bailey there, who both have one foul. And you could tell they were being cautious, staying away from that second foul.
3-pointer on the way for Letcher Central. No good. Cottle with a good board. She boxes out Bailey and just pulls it down.
Yeah, that was well done by Hannah Cottle.
Front Apple finds Bentley. She's at the logo, goes to her right, gets it back to Front Apple. Front Apple puts some dribbles down. Leaves it off for Ramey, top of the key. She falls down, got to get rid of it. Tries to get it to Cottle, but it's going to be out of bounds. So Bulldogs getting bit by the turnover bug too.
And that turnover really shouldn't have happened either. Both teams are kind of being loose with the ball right now.
Absolutely. 10-6, Letcher Central with the ball and the lead. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Witt bringing it up. Comes across the logo. She got a screen from Bailey. She goes to her right to Holcomb. Down in the paint to Couch. Can't get it to go. Bailey, offensive board. Shot deflected.
Good defense by the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs come the other way. Here's Maddie Front Apple up off the glass and in. Lead down to 2, 10-8. Letcher leads it with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Witt bringing it up slow. She's got And Bailey to her right. She leaves. Couch goes, replaces her in the high post. And Hazard not going to give them that. Witt. Left side to Dameron. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Bentley. Hazard can tie it with a bucket here or take the lead with a three.
I'm not sure that's the shot that Coach Keith Baker wanted that trip down.
Knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. Hazard going to maintain control.
A three-pointer not in rhythm at that point is not exactly what a coach is looking for.
No, and that's what Hazard was giving them, too. You know what I mean? That's ball straight into Cottle. Splashes it. 10-10 tie ball game with 1:25 to go in the first.
Hannah Cottle with 4 now, and she's a player that needs to have a big night for Hazard.
1:10 on the clock. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Bailey with the offensive board. Off to Dameron. Dameron back to Witt. Over to Dameron. Cross court to Holcomb. Back to Witt. Top of the key. Witt guarded by Fronapple. Bentley comes up, tries to get the steal, and going to force the travel. Hazard, just frustrating enough, Coach. Just frustrating enough.
And Letcher Central, I'm not going to say they're not ready to play, but at the same time, they don't appear to be really fully engaged in the game right now.
Bulldogs dump it down to Cottle right in the middle of the paint. She puts up a shot. She's blocked, and if she can hit a free throw, Hazard's going to have their first lead of the game. With 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Free throw up. It's good. 11-10. Bulldogs lead it.
And a lot of times good teams like Letcher Central, they just don't show a lot of urgency because they've been there and done that. But right now, Hazard shows more urgency, and they're really just outplaying Letcher Central right now.
Yeah, 12-10 they lead it after the second free throw. Holcomb thought about the three. Down the Couch. She backs it out, throws it to Witt, top of the key. Witt into the lane, out to Couch. Couch steps in, shoots the jumper, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Dameron comes out of there with it. 12 seconds on the clock. Letcher Central has a second chance to Bailey. Up off the rim, no good. Hazard's got 5 seconds to go. They got to go in a hurry. Here's Fronapple, 2-1 at the buzzer, no good. But the Bulldogs dig in and pull out a lead at the end of the first quarter. They lead at 12-10. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
We are back. 12-10. Hazard leads it by 2. They trailed all but about 40 seconds of that first quarter, Coach.
Yeah, and Coach Howard has to be thrilled with the way this first quarter went because his kids stayed poised. They made a couple turnovers here and there, but they stayed poised, made some shots, and then created some problems for Letcher Central defensively. And now Hazard starts the quarter off with the ball.
Here we go, Hazard. Eddington can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Gets it to go in the foul. 14-10. Hazard a chance to push this to a 5-point lead. And
that's Dameron's second foul as well.
Second free throw, or first free throw up, no good. And that's going to be Letcher Central ball. Coach, I'll also throw this. You mentioned that that Letcher Central, they've been there, done this, and they don't show a lot of urgency. If you let Hazard hang around, they
become dangerous.
They lock in.
Yeah, they become dangerous then.
So Letcher, like to see him show some urgency here. As Witt, going to be deflected, and they get the offensive board though.
She walked.
Yeah, there's a foul called though. Going to go against.
I think she walked before the foul, but I'm not officiating tonight.
In the scorebook, it'll go down as a foul, but
no doubt about it.
We will make sure to put that you contested it. Asterisk beside that one. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Letcher Central with the ball. Couch has it, and they're going to call a foul against.
On the average, looks like.
Yeah, I guess that's away from the ball, or I don't know. Couch put her shoulder into.
Yes, she did.
Into a player, but it'll be 14-10. Hazard lead, Letcher ball. Witt has it. Top of the key. Working it around. Dameron has it in the corner. She's got to get rid of it. Throws it to Witt. Witt. Down low for they try to get a little jumper. No good. Couch pulls down the offensive board. She's going to be fouled.
I believe that's the second foul on Laura Everidge for Hazard as well, and they need Everidge on the floor.
Couch came up, they come up big for years for the Cougars, and she gets that one to go. 14-11, lead down to 3.
Carly Davidson in for Everidge after Everidge picked up that second foul.
Next free throw up, and it's good. 14-12. Lead down to 2.
Letcher's dropped out of that press down there, back to half court defense now. It looks like they're going straight man now.
Eddington leaves it off for front apple, screen from Cottle. She finds Bentley in the right corner. Bentley steps in, fires the jumper. Too strong, no good. Holcomb with the rebound for the Cougars, and they'll bring it up with 6:06 on the clock. 14-12. Hazard leads it. Good, try to go over the top to Bailey, but Cottle just says, no, not over top of me, you won't. Front apple working on Witt. She's trapped down low. Tries to throw it off of her leg. Gets her dribbles back out of that. We got a timeout.
That was a good timeout for Coach Howard because they were in trouble.
We'll take it with them, folks. 14-12. Hazard leads it by 2 with 5:47 to go in the first half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
March is National Colon Cancer Awareness Month. The Kentucky Cancer Program and Little Flower Clinic will feature the Incredible Colon exhibit March the 18th at Little Flower Clinic. Clinic and KCP staff will provide important information about how to maintain colon health and screening guidelines, and how to connect to screening services and resources. It will also be our free community feeding. That is March the 18th, 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street in Hazard.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard is strongly committed to our community's development, investing in a wide range of business and local organizations. You need the support of a local bank that is looking for ways to help you succeed. That's what People's Bank and Trust is all about. They always have your best interest at heart. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, strongly committed to our community. Member FDIC.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-12. Hazard leads it with the ball, Coach.
And Nathan, like you mentioned,
front apple for 3 off the screen. 17-12. They lead it by 5.
Hazard now up, like you said, up 5, and as you'd mentioned before, the longer this goes, Hazard's confidence level is going to grow.
And they try to go down low to Bailey again. They're trying to lob that in there, but Cottle getting on top of it. Hazard nearly had a layup on the other end, but Couch tracks it down, blocks the shot, and Letcher Central going to come out of there with it. That could have been a big one.
Yeah, it could have. That would have brought some even more excitement to the Lady Dogs.
Letcher Central.
Hazard dropping in that middle and not coming out of there to guard Letcher Central.
Call the double dribble against Witt. She's had a few little ball handling miscues in this one, and she hasn't been as efficient as I'm sure Coach Baker would like for her to be. Hazard's daring them to shoot the three. Here comes Bentley for the Bulldogs. They lead by 5, 4:40 on the clock. She is going to carry it.
Yeah.
She palmed the ball.
Got Pennington in for Cottle now. Hazard playing some more of the young people inside. Got Eddington and Pennington in.
17-12. Letcher Central trails by 5 with the ball. 4:30 on the clock. Second quarter. Holcomb thought about the three. Steps inside. Takes the jumper. No good. Pennington couldn't get to the ball. And they're going to knock it out of bounds. So Letcher Central's going to get another shot at it.
Letcher Central just does not look good offensively right now. They're in no sort of rhythm at all.
Ball into Bailey. Back to Witt, top of the key to Couch. Couch tries to get it to Holcomb, but is tapped. Holcomb fighting for her life there. And Coach Howard said she took a step. I think she did. Yeah, but she's going to get the ball. She's going to get the ball back. She misses the shot. Scramble for the rebound. Letcher Central comes out of there with it. Again, this is madness. And this one, the referees, they didn't see what happened. They're going to discuss it, and they're going to say it's a turnover.
And I'm not sure if they were sure of what happened. I know I wasn't.
Under 4 to go here in the second quarter. Eddington hands it off to Carly Davidson. Davidson to Front Apple. Front Apple to the rack. Can't get it to go. Bailey with the rebound.
Like a lot of contact there.
And she's fouled. It's going to be foul number 4 against the Bulldogs. Ball into Witt with 3:40 to go, second quarter. Witt bringing it up, crosses the line, goes to a right to Holcomb. Holcomb staring at this Bulldog defense. It's been frustrating them all night. And Letcher Central just launches one out of bounds, Coach. They've had several of those.
They really are out of sync offensively, Letcher Central is at this point.
Do you have a 25 for Letcher on your roster?
No.
Do, I'm missing one. Okay.
I'm missing her too.
Here we go. Hazard, Front Apple to the rack, can't get it to go. Eddington with the rebound, can't get it to go. Gets another rebound, and she's fouled. I mean,
and the Lady Dogs are just out fighting them on the goal now.
Folks, I mean, you have to earn your fouls tonight in the lane. Down low, you got to earn that. And that's not a shooting. That's a ball going to be ball out of bounds. 2:54 on the clock. Bulldogs go over the top to Bentley. They lead at 17-12 here in the second quarter. Bentley switches directions, gets down into the lane, can't get the shot to go. And Pennington going to be called for the foul. I mean, she bear hugged her, but she acted
got a little excited.
She thought she had the jump ball. It's going to be 2 shots for Letcher Central. Coach Howard is upset about something, and I don't know what it was. He got upset in the middle of the last play. But I was watching the ball. Do you any idea what that's about?
I don't.
Free throw up, no good. Bailey shooting the shots as Cottle checks back in for Pennington. Second free throw coming for Bailey. Free throw up, it's good. 17-13. Lead down to 4. That's Letcher's first point in a hot minute.
Well, I was about to say, too, they have not scored a field goal this quarter. They have made 3 of 4 free throws, and that's it.
Eddington has it for the Bulldogs, leaves it off for Front Apple. Front Apple behind her back, finds Eddington. Eddington over to Bentley. Bentley has it. About 5 foot behind the key. Dribbles to her left, comes back to her right. Cottle trying to set her a screen. She's not getting her body on anybody, though. Leaves it off for Davidson. Back to Front Apple. Front Apple all the way to the rack.
And I'm thinking that's a charge.
Foul,
yeah, that was offense.
Yeah, she was just one of those drives you could tell that she was going to go.
That's it.
No matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody was there, they were getting run over.
That's what they do. They just decide, I'm going to the goal now.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes you run somebody over. And plays like that.
I think that's 2 on Front Apple, too.
Plays like that can also get a team back into it. You know what I mean?
Can.
There's nothing that hypes you up like your buddy's taking a charge. And Letcher throws it away again. Oh, no, they're going to say that Hazard touched it last. So I think if Hazard would just let that one go, it was well on its way out of bounds. But
yeah.
Letcher throws it into Witt. Witt. Her team trails 4. Get it high post to Couch. Couch kicks it back out. Front Apple. Okay, they're going to call over and back against the Cougars. And Coach Baker's upset because it was touched.
Yeah, I think he may have a good argument there, too.
It was definitely, if it was touched by a Bulldog, then you have the right.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to say that Letcher committed a foul after Hazard grabbed a hold of the ball, which either way it goes, it's Hazard ball. Bentley, spin move in the paint, guarded by Couch. She tries to force one up, no good. That's out of bounds. Going to stay with the Bulldogs. 1:16 on the clock, 17-13 Bulldogs. We've had 2 defensive struggles, Coach.
Yeah, this has been a strange first half.
Front Apple to Eddington, to Davidson, out to Bentley, and Bentley almost.
There's not much rhyme.
Bentley lost it. She's got to get rid of it. Front Apple to the rack again. Tries to go across court to Eddington, and I think it went off of a Letcher Central hand, and then off of.
Now we're a minute 4 to go in the quarter. Letcher Central has no field goals in the quarter.
The clock on the far side doesn't start at the right time. It's freaking me out. Letcher with a deep 3, can't get it to go. Witt, there it goes. With 50 seconds to go, they score their first field goal of the second quarter.
And that was on a putback on a ball that didn't draw rim.
17-15, Hazard by 2. Front Apple has it. She finds Cottle. She's got it on the left wing. Top of the key to Eddington, over to Front Apple, down low to Cottle. Cottle up off the glass, can't get it to go. Letcher Central comes out of there with it. They can tie this game, Coach, with 20 seconds on the clock.
This would be a big basket for them if they can.
And they hit the bottom of the rim on
what was that?
Long 2. 10 seconds to go. Up ahead to Davidson. Davidson tries to get it across the lane to Cottle. Couch gets in front of it, going to knock it out of bounds. It's going to be Hazard ball with 7.3 seconds on the clock. Cottle's going to throw it in.
Big trip for the Bulldogs here. They could go in with a feel good moment here in the second.
Here we go, 5 seconds. Bentley has it, steps back over to Front Apple, deep 3 at the buzzer, backboard, no good. And your halftime score going to be 17-15. The Bulldogs over the Cougars. We're going to be back, talk about this one. A little more East Kentucky Sports Network.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
In Kentucky, basketball is a long-standing tradition steeped in championship history. We at Kemper Furniture are proud to be able to support the Big Blue Nation on WSGS. Come see us at Kemper Furniture and shop all the winning brands that have stood the test of time. And let our all-star team help you choose the best seat in the house. Kemper Furniture, families serving families since 1963.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
Nobody beats the Big Kahuna, East Kentucky's world-class premier car wash, giving you the ultimate car wash, the most modern and advanced car wash experience available today. Check out the new ceramic car wash option. It's incredible. Big or small, they clean them all. Nobody beats the Big Kahuna car wash, located next to Fazoli's in Hazard. Single wash or memberships are available. Free vacuums with wash or memberships. For East Kentucky's best car wash, remember the Big Kahuna.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
February is Heart Month, a time to focus on your health. You have the power to take action to protect yourself against heart disease, and ARH wants to help you prioritize your heart health. ARH cardiology clinics offer expert personalized care, including screenings and heart-healthy lifestyle planning, all close to home. To find an ARH cardiology clinic near you, visit arh.org/cardiovascular and schedule an appointment today. Your heart is in good hands with ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
We're back, folks. We got the bands competing for a half-court shot. Oh, my goodness. They had a cheerleader who just overhead just
put one behind her head and flung it, and it almost went straight through from midcourt. And did it. Oh!
A little right of center.
Almost did it, yeah. But Nathan, really not a pretty half of basketball in that first half, especially for Letcher Central. They came away with 15 points, led by Jalen Witt with 6, Kiara Couch with 4, and Bailey with 5, and that's it.
Ooh. Watching
Hazard Bulldogs.
Watching the band competition.
Yeah.
Is not, the cheerleader did a little better. Come on. He's praying. Not going to make it, bro.
Shot that one about 15 feet short. And he's giving up.
It happens.
Yeah. But Maddie Frownapple and Hannah Cottle both 6 points each in the first half. Average 1 point. Bentley 2. And Braylon Eddington 2. So Lady Bulldogs, this is exactly what they want. They've got they're in the ball game and ready to go. And I'm sure this is not what Coach Keith Baker wants out of his Lady Cougars.
No, I mean 15 points and a half.
No, that's not what he wants.
That's not what they want. Hazard Hazard, they want to win. They want to win this one ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to win.
And
this
so
one
far,
ugly.
that's what it is.
Half-court shot, $500.
Well, we've got these half-court shots for $500. I wish my name was on there.
Yeah, I'd like to
have a shot for $500. This is a young man from Breathitt County. The runner, no good. Left of center for $500. What do we got? Oh, backboard rim, no good.
A lot of these shots in both games, the halftime shots, have been close to $500 winners.
Oh, yeah. We got one more. They keep saying we've got one more. I think they just want to give it away. And that girl just slung a baseball pass. And it hit the rim.
Hit the front of the rim, yeah.
Next one, hit the shot clock.
They're trying to give away money, and nobody's been able to do it.
Nobody wants it. But
you're right about the first half. This is what Hazard wants. They have hung around, and been just disruptive enough, and turned Letcher Central over enough times to stay in the ball game and actually be leading it, and their confidence has to be growing right now. They have to feel pretty good in that locker room right now, the way their first half went, and at the same time, Letcher Lady Cougars have to be just a little frustrated because this has certainly not been a thing of beauty for them.
not at all. So let's see. Per game, the Cougars average 55 points a game, which they're not lighting the scoreboard up, but they're on pace for 30 tonight.
Yeah, and you know what? You know, both teams aren't scoring much. Hazard got a three-pointer out of Front Apple and a putback by Braylon Eddington. That was their points for the second half. So between the two teams, there was 10 points scored in the second quarter. So that is and you got to feel like it's advantage Hazard right now.
Okay, folks, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll get you the second half. 17-15, Hazard leading Letcher on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
When times are at their worst, Couch and Fugit attorneys at law are at their best. Couch and Fugit can help with bankruptcy, foreclosures, medical debt, credit card bills, repossessions, and tax issues. Bankruptcy, Chapter 7 and 13. Plus, they offer free consultation. Couch and Fugit attorneys at law with offices on Main Street in Hyden and 310 West 5th Street in London. You can visit online at couchandfugit.com or on Facebook. Couch and Fugit attorneys at law, 672-7300.
Nothing goes along better with sports than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Open till 11 p.m. weekdays and until midnight on the weekends. Don't feel like going out? It's not a problem with Papa John's. Call your order in at 439-2332 or place your order online at papajohns.com, and they deliver. Right now, get one large pizza with up to 5 toppings or a specialty pizza online. Just use promo code 1799-ANY. Papa John's Pizza in a class of its own, located on Highway 15 North in Hazard.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Company. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and more. You might want to consider using your 2023 tax refund for a new roof, new windows, or new doors. Or maybe you need mobile home parts. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales. Come say hi to their friendly to work with staff. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5. Call for more information, 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road.
We're back, folks. 17-15, Hazard Bulldogs lead it by 2. Letcher Central held to 5 points in the second quarter, 1 field goal. You get the feeling that someone's going to have to gut one out here tonight. Someone's.
Well, if Letcher Central, who is one of the, they're one of the solid favorites to have a chance to go to state tournament, and if they're gonna make a move, they better make it quick, because the Lady Bulldogs, you can tell their confidence is growing with every trip down the floor. Looks like we're going to start out here with Letcher Central basketball to start the quarter, and we'll see if their offense comes alive in it.
They got a chance as Dameron going to throw it in to Witt. Bulldogs. And that kind of matchup zone deal you mentioned earlier. And it's going to be another unforced error.
They just look out of sync. I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but that's what I keep seeing.
Dameron, there was no one within about 6 feet of her.
No, there was no reason to make a turnover there.
And she just stepped without taking a dribble. Fronapple has it off the average screen from Eddington into the lane. No good. Rebound comes down to Letcher Central. Bailey.
That was a battle of the big girls. Bailey just outworked Cottle for that one.
Couch thought about the three. She goes to Witt, high post, down low to Bailey. Bailey, going to be a jump ball that's going to go to Hazard.
Yeah.
Showed him the ball. That works the top of the key. It doesn't work as much when you do it 2 feet away from the basket.
Right.
Down low to Cottle. Cottle tries to get it across the lane to Eddington, and here we go. Dameron in a foot race. Blocked from behind by Fronapple, and that's going to be out of bounds against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
As Fronapple was standing out of bounds and tried to tap it back.
You got caught out there and couldn't get back in. She made a great play defensively.
Under 7 to play in the third quarter. Couch into Bailey. Bailey to Witt for the Cougars right wing. Out to Holcomb. Holcomb finds Witt again, top of the key. Left side to Dameron. Dameron cross court to Holcomb. Top of the key to Witt. Witt says, somebody come. We got to do something else.
It looks like they're passing it around up top and not really getting anything going.
Top of the key to Dameron. Dameron dribbles it inside, finds Holcomb. Holcomb stolen away by Fronapple. Bulldogs had a fast break opportunity, but they're just going to, okay, they're average going to fire the three. No good. Rebounded by Letcher Central. Coming the other way, 6:06 to go. 2 minutes into this third quarter, nobody's scored yet. Witt over to Holcomb. They work it down to Dameron. She had to double clutch it to get control of it. And we've got an official timeout because Jalen Witt needs to tie her shoe.
Okay. 2 minutes into the third quarter, that may be the most exciting part of the quarter so far.
It was the most shocking part.
Yeah.
Witt to Dameron, left wing, into the lane, fires the jumper, back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Bailey gets it. She's fouled. Going to the free throw line, so chance to tie the game with 5:39 to go in the third. First free throw up, and it's good. 17-16. Letcher strikes first in the second half. Next free throw, front iron, no good. Couch with the rebound for Letcher. She goes to the rack, puts it up and in. Letcher leads it by 1, 18-17. 3-0 run to start the second half. Can you say that, a 3-0 run?
I suppose.
And Hazard throws it away. Couch gets in front of it. Witt's got it. Letcher Central for their first lead in a long time. Witt has it, staring at the defense.
Not a lot going on with either team. They're just looking at each other. And I don't believe this is the pace Coach Baker wants.
Well, they're just trying to pass it around.
And if I'm Coach Howard, I'm fine with that. You know?
Yep. Stolen away.
Come up with a steal.
Bentley has it. She's asking for help.
If you dribble around and wander around with the ball long enough, you'll turn it over.
It's like they've not figured out how to attack Hazard's defense.
They have not.
Down low to Average. Average, she's cut off, and she loses it. Dameron in a foot race. Blocked from behind by Front Apple.
That's an instant replay of the last trip down when Dameron had the ball on the breakaway again, and Front Apple blocked it again.
It's like she buys her time.
And she's got some length about her. She's got good timing.
Eddington to Average. Average, top of the key, dribbles to her left, back to her right. Ball was tipped, and she's going to be fouled from behind by the Cougars. Holcomb called for the foul. It's foul number 2 for the quarter. Maddie Frontapple has it for the Bulldogs. 3:40 to go in the third. 18-17 Hazard leads it by 1. And they get the basket and the foul as Cottle catches it, finishes it through the contact. 19-18. They lead it by 1.
And that is 3 fouls on Bailey for Letcher Central.
Free throw up, free throw good. Hazard back on top.
That was a nice play by Cottle, but there was absolutely no effort of Letcher Central trying to deny that entry pass.
No, they got there late, and that's why they committed the foul. When the center is faced up to the basket, nobody there, you're there too, you know.
I'm sitting there shaking my head. I don't understand what they're doing offensively here.
Jumper from Holcomb rattles in, 3-point basket, 21-20. Letcher back on top.
And I don't really think that's what Coach Baker was looking for.
Frontapple spins, puts it up, and the foul, 22-21. Hazard back on top. Free throw
nice
coming.
Move by Frontapple there.
Second free throw good. (23-21) Hazard leads it by 2. Letcher with the ball. 2:35 to go. Holcomb to the left wing. Jalen Witt down low. She finds Bailey and she finds Couch, and Couch puts it in.
Yeah,
ties the game.
Nice flip there.
Up to Cottle. Cottle having herself a ball game. 25-23.
Hannah Cottle just outran the defense down the floor. That was just effort.
2:10 to play here in the third. Hazard by 2. Witt, high post. She's fouled. Going to go to the free throw line.
Going to be 2 on Cottle.
First free throw up. No good. 25-23, still your score. 2:02 to go in the third.
That shot didn't have much air under it, did it?
Nope. Second one on the way. It's good. 25-24. Hazard with a 1-point lead. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Front Apple with the ball. Directing traffic. Gives it to Cottle, left wing. Cottle to Eddington around the Front Apple, right wing. She's guarded by Witt. She gets it to Everidge. And they call a walk. I didn't see it.
I didn't see that.
It must have been a shuffled feet situation. So Letcher Central ball, 1:40 to go. They can take the lead here late in the third with a basket. Shot no good. Couch offensive board. And going to stay with Letcher Central. She missed the shot, but tapped out of bounds by Bulldog. 1:26 to go in the third. To Couch, high post. Dribbles to her right, backs it up. Near, kind of a nonchalant pass over to Witt, but it gets there.
I'm really surprised at the way they're playing.
Letcher to Holcomb. Working around to Dameron. Back to Holcomb. Run off the three-point line. Swing it out to the left wing. Cross court to Dameron. Down low to Witt. No good on the shot. And that's going to go over to Hazard. Out of bounds. So 54 seconds to go.
Letcher Central passed the ball 7 times just now. And it never went to the player they was looking for.
Under 50 to play in the third. Hazard leads it by 1. They have the ball. Bentley has it to front.
Cottle working hard inside. She wants the ball.
Average in the paint. Up, no good. So they're going to say she walked with it. And they're quick to call. They're quick to call that here, and they've been consistent with that all night. So,
they have.
So you know that. And I don't think some of those are walks, Coach, but if you know, sometimes you just have to be extra careful to put the dribble down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some nights they give it to you, some nights they don't.
Letcher Central looks to be
holding for the last shot.
The clock down for the last shot. And
10 seconds. Here we go. Witt gets some instructions. She's down to 5. Goes to the right. High post, elevates, shoots it, gets it to go. 26-25. Letcher takes the lead to end the third. We're going to be right back. Letcher leads it by 1, 26-25 over Hazard on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Attention all residents in Letcher County and surrounding areas. Are you looking for a personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. Conveniently located next to Pine Mountain Grill. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Call 606-403-0001. And walk-ins are always welcome.
Here we go, Coach. Final 8 minutes of regulation, 1-point game. Letcher with the lead and the ball.
26-25. Got 51 points total in 3 quarters. Not been a fast-paced affair.
Here we go, Witt with the ball. Over to Holcomb. Working around Witt, high post, down low to Couch. Couch turns, can't get it to go. Bentley with the rebound for the Bulldogs. She's coming up the right side. Over to Eddington. She couldn't get a hold of it. She only got one hand on it. You gotta get both of them out there. You gotta get your mitts on it.
I thought they caught Letcher napping that time coming down because they weren't fast getting down the floor. Hazard tried to beat them there and almost did it.
Witt with the ball to Dameron. Oh, my goodness. Offensive foul against the Cougars as Everidge takes a spill. That is Scarlett Stamper, number 25. She's 22 with the book, so. Waiting for him to call her name on PA so I could know, so. Jersey changes happen sometimes.
Yeah.
Hazard with the ball. Everidge to the rack, off the glass, no good.
Had a good look.
Steal for Everidge.
Stole it right back.
And we'll see what's the call. Is it going to be a jump ball or is it going to be a foul against Letcher?
I think it's going to be a foul against Letcher.
Yeah, foul against Couch. Couch isn't happy about it.
They got her for reaching in that time.
I don't know that I'd be too happy about it either because as much as they let go in this one, you know what I mean?
I thought that was a tie-up too, but
which would have been Hazard's ball either way. So, but now they get it on the next one if there is one. So 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. 26-25 Letcher. Bulldogs with the ball. Everidge finds Front Apple top of the key. Drives to her left, leaves it for Ramey. Ramey, top of the key, backs it up to the logo. Double dribble.
And I think she did.
Lost the set of car keys. We have them at the scores table. Lost the set of car keys. They're at the scores table.
Lost set of car keys at the scorers table. Make sure. Oh, there's mine. I'm good. 6:45 to go here in the fourth. 26-25. Letcher with the lead.
Letcher, no hurry. They're just walking around with the ball, taking their time.
And this is nobody scored. We're a minute and a half into the fourth. Nobody scored yet.
No.
Witt with the ball. Left side to Holcomb. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Gets the rebound. Offensive rebound. Dameron has it to Witt. Top of the key. Witt will drive into the paint. Leaves it down for Couch. Couch hacked. Going to go to the free throw line.
And it appears at this point that Letcher Central's only serious offensive attack is to get the ball to Witt in the high post and her drop it low to Couch, and they're still struggling with it.
Couch is an excellent free throw shooter. 80+% on the year. Gets that one to go. 27-25. They lead it by 2. .6:16 on the clock. Couch's next free throw up, and it's in.
Perfect.
28-25.
She is a good free throw shooter. She's got a nice release.
Yeah, I watch her shoot sometimes, and I wonder how she ever misses any. You know, it's just good-looking shot. Front Apple got Witt on her, off to Everidge. Everidge pump fake, puts one up in the lane, can't get it to go. Couch with the rebound. Letcher, they got a 3-point lead, and the ball with 6 minutes to go. If they put the foot down right here, if they put the foot on the gas right now, they could really get a lot going. Witt in the lane, misses the bunny. They get the offensive board. Off to Holcomb, back to Witt in the corner. She dribbles it out. 5:30. Dribbles to her right. Over to Holcomb, back to Witt. Right wing, down low to Bailey. Bailey blocked. Bulldogs come up with it. Everidge has it. 5:10 to go. Bulldogs trail 3, 28-25. Everidge picks up her dribble. Got to get rid of it. Gets it to Bentley. Bentley tries to get it down to Eddington. Bulldogs have tried.
Couch slapped that one away.
They've tried to force it in down low several times. 3-pointer on the way. Air ball. But Letcher saves it under their own basket.
To a run out.
And Eddington going to be fouled, but going to go to the free throw line.
My goodness.
Now Letcher, they they threw it to a Hazard player, and Hazard had nobody in front of him. Three players out behind everything. Here we go. First free throw up. Good for Eddington.
Big free throw there for Eddington.
Talking about a free throw, that one, that's got some arc on it. That is a rainbow. Back iron on that one. And Front Apple with the offensive board, puts it off the glass, no good, tapped around, back to her, gets it to go, tie ball game. 4:40 on the clock.
And is there some Couch didn't reach up and get that ball just now? I don't
Trying
know
to make it interesting, Coach.
I don't know.
The first offensive rebound, Front Apple just stuck her hands up and got it. You know, there was nothing to it. Dameron with the ball for Letcher. Out to Couch. Couch shakes off a defender, gets it back to Dameron. To Witt in the high post. Out to Holcomb, left wing, back down to Witt. Witt working on Cottle, gets it to go, 30-28. Letcher back up by 2. And here come the Bulldogs.
Nice move.
Under 4 to play now. Cottle down low. She's got Bailey in front of her. Couch behind her. Her and Bailey are fighting for position.
Yeah, they've been going at it.
Front Apple. Ref's going to confer on that one as Front Apple. A little out of control, but I think they're going to say Couch was not in position. It's her third foul. So Front Apple going to get a couple free throws. Can tie the game from the line. Timeout Letcher. Full timeout. We'll take it with him, Coach. 30-28, Letcher leads at Hazard, shooting free throws with 3:45 when we come back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Having electric motor problems? Then you, my friend, need to call Maggard Electric. Located on Highway 15, 6 miles north of Hazard, Maggard Electric has over 300 electric motors in stock, and their EASA-approved staff has more than 30 years' experience in electric motor repair. Swimming pool motors and complete pumps, motor for air compressors, heat pumps, furnaces, and air conditioners. At Maggard Electric, they have it, or they'll get it at the best price. Maggard Electric, serving Perry and surrounding counties. Highway 15 north of Hazard, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
We're back, folks. 30-28. Letcher leads this by 2. The Bulldogs of Hazard at the line. Front Apple can tie it if she hits a couple free throws. Front Apple, first free throw on the way. It's good. 30-29. To tie the game with 3:45 on the clock. Couple dribbles shot up. No good. Couch with the rebound for the Cougars. Off to Dameron. Back to Witt. And they'll bring it up nice and slow. Letcher by 1 with 3:35 on the clock. Witt, high post, picks up her dribble. She's got to do something with it. And she finds Dameron.
Not getting much continuity in their offense at all.
Back to Witt.
She's again, just dribble it right in front of a Hazard Bulldog. And Heidi Bentley said, I'll take it.
Front Apple has it now for the Bulldogs. 3:10 to play. Picks up her dribble. Got to get rid of it. Bentley has someone behind her, but she backs it up. They'll reset the offense. 3 minutes on the clock. 30-29. Letcher leads it by 1. Average to the rack, pulls up, no good. Couch with another board.
Average had a nice drive, just couldn't finish.
2:45 on the clock. Letcher Central trying to survive. To Holcomb. Holcomb back to Witt at the logo. She stands up. To Couch, high post. She backs it up. 2:20 on the clock. Couch to the rack. No good. Here comes Bentley, full head of steam for the Bulldogs. She's held up. We got a timeout, Hazard, full timeout. We'll keep it right here. We got 2:12 to go. 1 point lead for the Letcher Central Cougars.
Tell you what, this is Letcher Central has got themselves in a mess now. Hazard is confident much more confident with the ball at this stage of the game than Letcher Central is, and I don't know if Letcher Central has the ability at this point to put enough pressure on Hazard to turn them over.
We'll see what happens. I feel right. Letcher has a 1 point lead. You know, like they're in the lead, but we feel most people felt like they should have won this game by a little.
If you're a favorite in a situation like this, but a 1 point lead is like being behind right now.
And because let's say Hazard scores here, say they go up 1, the amount of pressure that Letcher Central is going to have to face, just inherent pressure from the moment. Front apple to the rack. No good.
The layup.
Had the shot.
Had a great layup there and just missed it.
Witt to Dameron. Letcher Central has the ball now. That was the play, Coach.
Yep.
That was the one that Coach Howard had dialed up for a guarantee. Witt to the rack. Out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. 1:50 on the clock. Front apple wishes she had that one back.
Sure, yeah.
Got to forget about it. Got to forget about it and play defense. Over the top to Holcomb, over to Witt. Witt guarded by Bentley, 1:45 on the clock. Screen from Couch. Over to Holcomb. Stolen away by Front Apple. Front Apple to the rack. Blocked out of bounds. Witt comes up with a big one, but it's going to be Hazard ball. 1:36 to go. Coach Howard is saying we got pushed after the steal. Front Apple into Eddington. Eddington to Bentley. 1:30 on the clock. Back to Front Apple. Out of bounds.
I was just getting ready to say they want to get the ball to Front Apple back up top because she's steadier, but then they threw it away.
Hazard going to come up and bring a little bit of pressure. Just keep them honest coming up the court. 1:25 on the clock. Letcher with a 1 point lead. Witt working on Bentley. Gets through. Short arms it. Out of bounds. Stays with Letcher Central. Oh, I thought it was Hazard ball.
I thought it was off Letcher Central.
The crowd. Oh, man, the crowd. Losing their mind over that one. Letcher goes up top to Witt. Witt picked up by Eddington. Calling the play. Timeout Letcher Central. They need it.
Yes.
1:11. We'll keep it right here.
30 seconds.
Hazard's also in a situation where, I mean, you're not there yet because it's just a 1 point game, but they only have one team foul. And if they get in a situation where they have to put Letcher on the line, they're going to have to commit those fouls. But at the same time, you mentioned earlier in the earlier game, Hazard can afford to really go after it on defense.
Yes.
They can afford to send bodies at the ball. And Letcher, and again, with this officiating, you might be able to get a cheap one. You might be able to get a steal and through some contact.
I think you will. And Nathan, if the situations right now, I would rather be Hazard than Letcher Central right now.
Ball to Witt.
Because they can throw caution to the wind, the Lady Dogs can.
Guarded by Bentley. 1:05 on the clock. Witt off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Couch. Up and in. 32-29. Letcher, a little bit of breathing room, but the Bulldogs got to come up, got to get something going in a hurry. Front Apple falls. Witt couldn't get a hold of it. Scramble for the basketball. If it's a jump ball, it's Hazard. And that's the case. Coach Howard wanted a foul, which would have put him on the free throw line.
I don't know. There wasn't much of a foul there.
No, not with the way this one's being called. This one, they're letting them play physical, and you're not going to get a foul there. Front Apple to Eddington. Eddington cut off by Couch. Timeout Hazard.
Letcher Central did the smart thing there by not allowing Front Apple to get the ball back.
30 seconds.
But this one is now down to the last possession, looks like.
.37.5 seconds on the clock. If you're Hazard, do you go for the three, or do you try to dump it and get it to Cottle down low? Put it in Front Apple's hands, let her go to the basket.
I'm going to take whatever comes my way, actually. I'm going to try to set an offense and have a couple of looks, maybe try to look for Hannah Cottle low, and if not, get it back into Front Apple's hands, and if she feels good, she's got unlimited range. If she feels good, let her go with it. They're in good shape, Hazard is.
Front Apple's going to throw it in. Average comes through to the lane, shoots it, can't get it to go. Out of bounds on Letcher Central. Couch couldn't get it. Eddington, a little bit of contact from behind.
Yeah.
That's a 14th region foul. That's not a 15th region foul, though. 31.8 seconds. Hazard going to throw it again. They try to get it to Average again this time. To Eddington, blocked by Couch. Clean up top.
That was a big play.
Going to be a foul called. It's going to be the second foul on the Bulldogs. 24.7 seconds.
Hazard's still not in a bad place right now.
Bentley. They're going to call him quick now, Coach.
Yeah.
They're not going to let you get real physical now. Bentley blew on her, and they called the foul.
Third Hazard, I'm going to be trying to come up with a steal right here.
32-29, Bentley, another one. That's the fourth team foul.
I don't know. I don't know why they weren't trying to go for steals there instead of they were just fouling. I would have tried to go for steals on the inbound.
Ball to Holcomb. She's fouled. That's going to be 2 shots. How many timeouts Hazard have?
I think they got 1 left.
That's rough too. You always told me you like to save yours.
I did. I wanted to have a couple at the end of the game in case.
Holcomb first free throw's good. 4-point lead. That's big. That is big.
Yeah, that's 2 possessions now.
Next one coming. It's good. 5-point lead. Hazard into Front Apple. Front Apple with 20 seconds on the clock. Witt in front of her. Screen from Cottle.
They need to get something going to the goal because you're down 2 possessions.
Bentley for 3. Nails it. Timeout Bulldogs. Cuts it to 2. And they're going to have a shot, Coach. They're going to have a shot.
They
we'll keep
certainly
it right
are.
Here.
They're still right there.
If you're Letcher, looking at you want to get it in a free throw shooter's hands. Couch, 82% free throw shooter. But then after that, your next best shooter on the floor is probably Allie Bailey, who's shooting 68.3%.
Right.
Jayla Witt, 64. Holcomb, 62. Dameron 55.
What about Witt?
Witt is 64.5. So, you know what I mean? It's more makes than misses, but I don't know if you want to put them on the line. So if I'm Hazard, under no circumstance does Couch get the ball.
Yeah, I'm like you. I'm not going to allow her to catch the inbound pass.
And she's going to be throwing it in.
Yeah, and I don't know if I would have done that. I would have tried to get the ball in her hands on the inbound. And Hazard's going to foul whoever touches it.
Immediately. They can't afford to wait. So this is an interesting one, but hey, Coach Baker knows his team. Get it to Witt. She's fouled by Eddington. Going to be 2 free throws coming for Witt. So the 64.5% free throw shooter going to go to the line. She is a senior.
And, she's one of your veteran players. You can't, you got to count on people like her.
Here goes. First free throw for a 3-point lead. Front iron.
Ooh.
No good.
Ooh.
Oh, Coach, it's heating up.
Now it's interesting.
Needs this one, too. Free throw. It's good.
Yeah.
Hazard going to have to go the length in 7.6 seconds.
But
they need a 3 to tie.
They can tie.
4 seconds. Front Apple. Screen from blocked by Witt.
That was a foul.
3-point play foul. Witt sticks her hand out.
Yep. That was
Front Apple going to have to hit 3 free throws. The 3 biggest of her young career.
Absolutely. And Nathan, why on this planet they didn't foul 2 seconds earlier when Front Apple wasn't even getting ready to shoot?
This is a lot of pressure. Front Apple, first one, no good. And now, if you're Hazard, you got to make this one.
Tough situation for a young player.
Make this one.
That's tough.
And you got to get a tip on the next one. It's good. So this is tough.
That is a tough situation.
0.1 seconds on the clock. All you can do is try to tap it in. You can't catch and shoot.
No, there's not enough time.
And it didn't hit the rim.
So it's over.
Yeah. So that's going to be it, folks. Letcher Central, barring anything wild here in the remaining seconds. And that's going to do it. Letcher survives. 35-33.
Survives is the key word.
Yeah, Hazard players obviously heartbroken. It's a lot of pressure on a young player to go out there and hit those. Hey, look, 3 free throws is hard in general. You know what I mean?
It is. That's tough.
So, player of the game, who we thinking, Jalen Witt or?
I think so.
Witt or Couch, either one.
It's 12 points for Witt and that huge free throw at the end.
Yep, big stuff, folks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll shut this one down. Letcher Central takes down Hazard. 35-33, advancing on in the 14th Region Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At Appalachian Wireless, we understand that maybe you didn't really get something nice or anything at all for Valentine's Day. Well, we love you. So here's what we're doing. Taxes on us for the rest of the month. Any device, you come get it, and we'll pay the taxes for you. Those flowers have died, you ate all the candy, but a new device is the gift that keeps on giving. Taxes on us, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. See AppalachianWireless.com for terms and conditions.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call?
Hot
and your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Top.
We're back, folks. Finishing off the nightcap here, and just to make sure we've got it, we set the stage for you. Hazard is eliminated 35-33. Letcher County takes them out of the 14th Region Girls Basketball Tournament, and that means that Friday night here in Irvin, the semifinals are going to be Owsley County versus Perry Central in the first game. In the second game, it's going to be Estill County hosting the Letcher Central Eagles.
Yeah.
Letcher Central Cougars.
Cougars, yeah. You know, Letcher Central survived a big time effort from the Hazard Lady Bulldogs. I'm sure that the Hazard players are heartbroken. To get that close and not be able to win is hard. But they have nothing to hang their heads about. They were right there with an opportunity to win with less than a minute to go, and that's all you can ask for. And they did a good job. They did a good job staying in it and giving themselves an opportunity. Letcher Central, they I'm sure are not real tickled with the way they played, but a win is a win at this stage in the season. You don't worry about how pretty they are at this point in time. You just worry about survive and advance.
Yeah, I mean, I've always said that good teams win the games they're supposed to win, but great teams, they win the games they probably shouldn't win too. You know?
You got to win it. You got to win an ugly game. You got to come up with a win when the other team looked like they were going to get you. You got to come up with one of those if you're a great team, and this may have been that game for them.
Yeah, and as the Bulldogs eliminated from the playoffs, so also it means final high school game has been played for Heidi Bentley, former Letcher Central Eagle. I know this has got Letcher Central Cougar. I've said Eagles twice tonight.
Yeah.
But former Cougar, got to be an emotional game for her, too.
Oh, you know it is.
Her last game.
These are when you lose a game like this, when you're any of those Hazard kids, you have a lot of questions in your mind of what you could have done different, but they gave a heck of an effort.
To me, though, if there's no moral victories, of course you lose, you go home. But let me point this out. So Heidi Bentley, senior, graduates. How many points do you have tonight? Did you have numbers on her?
Look here. Let me look. Bentley had 5. Had 5 and
points.
She hit a big 3 down the stretch.
5 points.
Yeah.
Other than her tonight, who checked in for the Bulldogs, you had Hannah Cottle, a freshman, Carly Davidson, a sophomore, Laura Everidge, freshman, Braylon Eddington, freshman, Maddie Frontapple, 8th grade,
Kaylee
Pennington, freshman, Autumn Ramey, freshman. So the oldest player who played tonight, Carly Davidson, is a sophomore.
Yeah.
I think the future's bright for Hazard basketball. Coach Howard sticks around this team he's got, and they're going to be in good shape.
Yeah, they've got an upside to them, and they got nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely not. Folks, we're going to go ahead and shut it down. The Hazard Bulldogs eliminated Letcher Central moves on, and that means Friday night we'll be back for semifinals. Owsley versus Perry and Letcher versus Estill County. We'll be back tomorrow night, though, from Powell County. And
switching to the boys' side tomorrow night.
I'm telling you,
those will be interesting matchups.
Everybody, Mike puts the schedule together. Michael Dwayne, he was asking what games I was going to be available. I made sure to say I was available tomorrow because I think that this Breathitt Estill boys game is going to be a big one.
It's
going to be a big one.
game.
Estill beat them. Estill beat them in Estill County just a week or so
And,
ago.
I've had discussions with a lot of people that have watched a lot of boys games this year, and there's several people that I've talked to feel like that Letcher Central will give Hazard fits, and the Bulldogs are going to be the favorite going in. But now I've had a lot of people tell me they feel like Letcher Central can give them problems.
Well, I mean, and a lot of people, I mean, and it's probably because Estill County's up here, the fringe of the 14th region. They're the furthest team north in here. But Estill, they are RPI. They're a top 5 team. They've gotten wins in the last 2 weeks over Perry Central and Breathitt County.
Yeah.
And they've got a rematch with Breathitt County to open up the 14th region tournament. So I think this is going to be a big opportunity.
And Coach Brian Hall is he is used to these big games.
We're not very
he's
far.
been there.
We're not very far removed from a Brian Hall championship game
That's
with
exactly right.
the Commodores, and that game, if I remember right, at the half, it was a ball game.
Yeah,
it was a ball game. Perry Central pulled ahead in the second half and put it away.
Yeah,
but that at halftime, that one was in question.
He will have his troops ready, no question about it.
Folks, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down. Letcher Central wins it 35-33 here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow night.